Hello, world.
So, I am Matthew Pose. I am the storyteller of Wicked Ones, the show you've tuned into right now, and I'll let everyone introduce himself.
Okay.
All right, my name. Ooh, let me move closer just to confirm that I can be heard properly. My name is Justin. I play here every Wednesday and Sunday, as well as DM a lovely game on Tuesday nights. But today I am going to be playing Lord Movish, a deranged orc hunter who loves nothing more than to hurt people and kill angels. He's working on the second one.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm Griffin, and I'm playing Slimmick, a Slissic conniver. He loves nothing more than eating more mushrooms and not actually getting the job done.
Hello, I'm Norman Rafferty. I'm playing with Peony Aragast. My friends call me Peony. You may call me with Peony Aragast. I'm playing a demon warlock sorcerer. I also like to hurt people.
And of course, then we have Oni over here, who's going to be running the game.
All right. So, last time, I think we left off our last mission. You did some favor for some fairies that were on fire, asking you to make someone suffer who, without burning anything, you guys decided to raid the Heart Guard, cause a whole lot of havoc at a big festival for the factions of light. Some people may have gotten hurt. A chainsaw may have been involved. A priest and a dwarven defender might now be dead. And you made it back with a small little sign and symbol of some of the gods of light at your entrance, but no adventurers. No one seems to have gone inside. We did our loot rolls and we're in downtime.
We got to chainsaw somebody.
We did. And look at this. They're too cowardly to come and confront us themselves. They just leave burning messages on our doorstep.
Wait,
Sure.
that's a message? I thought someone just said fire door doorstep.
It seems to be slightly more than a childish prank, but not by much. I'm sure it will come to absolutely nothing in the future, and nothing will come of it.
Well, which of your enemies sent this, Slimmick? I'm losing
Uh,
count.
I think maybe the ones we just pissed off.
Huh, that was fast. How do they know
Yeah.
where we live? Besides the fact that there's an evil forest.
You know, I think maybe they just hated us from the beginning.
Wow, we're getting a
Yes,
reputation. We hate.
Yeah.
they seem like they do not understand fun.
This is true. I bet they've never tortured someone in a day of their life. Alright. So right now, I believe we're in downtime phase, because we just rolled a whole bunch of loot, that correct?
Correct. Now, if you go to
Alright.
your news sheets, you got your downtime. Some of you may have extra things based on abilities, and it lets you track what you've done for this cycle in case you wanted to save some for flashbacks.
Ooh.
I have money. Oh, well, the first
I
thing to
have
do
tons
is
of money.
I only have one.
I have 4.
Well, Slimmick, as your spouse, I feel that it's, my obligation to help you with your burdens. So I really don't see why you should be carrying all of this money yourself. I mean, it's just going to weigh you down and encumber you. Plus, I believe I can speak without fear of contradiction that we all are just going to spend it on stupid shit.
I know I am, which is why I want to spend some of it, having you do different things for me. Let's see what I have. I looked at a whole bunch of different things, and I think I'm probably gonna just ditch the disguise kit, and I'm going to actually go ahead and get the, rocket pack that the game suggests as a possible item.
Wait a minute.
Slimmick with the
Like,
jetpack.
trying to figure this out. So you have a disguise kit and just want to trade it in for the power of flight.
Oh no, I had the possibility of getting a tier 3 item from the loot last time, and I go
Right.
jetpack, disguise kit, and throw it over my shoulder. It's gone. Because I believe we don't really get to keep those things at all, right?
Your supply just keeps building. It's
Oh,
your
Yeah.
cool.
gear itself, you can only hold so many.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So I can actually go ahead and Yeah, just make another entry down here.
In fact, you could even get minions like mine who can actually carry stuff
Ooh, there we go. There's the plus button.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
instead of your minions, which are useless.
disguise kit. There we go. Rock pack, tier 3. So is that what you were saying? You wanted to get better minions?
Well, I was suggesting you could get minions who could actually carry some. You can't, as long as your minions are expendable, they can't be improved.
Oh, yes, that's absolutely right. Yeah, I could get some people who are actually going to assist me in any possible way rather than just throwing away their lives, but it has been hilarious.
It is amusing. Plus, really, what you should do, I mean, really, what you should be doing, give the things to me, and then I will give them to my minion.
Hmm. And technically, if we do the divorce right now, I could get them. I'm gonna put a pin on that. Peony, I'm going to give you 2 gold to do whatever you want with your minions.
I'm sorry, I'm experiencing an emotion that I've never really felt before. Is this like what do you call that when the opposite of when you want to give someone a horrible beating?
Scheming, when you're waiting to do that.
Okay, yes, excellent. I feel scheming. Thank you.
There you go. So I've distributed some of the wealth here, and we have a whole bunch of different things we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lord Movich and Peony, if you start projects, I could go ahead and assist you on them.
Let's see.
I'm thinking about that. I just don't know what I want to start.
Well, I was looking for. I'm going to do my
Well,
freebie one. I forgot how far I was on the second mine distillery.
well, if I
No.
might make a suggestion, if I remember the rules right, if we go to if the adventurers hit a room and then they hit another room that's exactly the same, they get to basically skip that, or they get like a lower die on it, right? So
Right. At least a
between
lower
Creature
die.
Room 1 and Creature Room 2 here, we probably want an anything. Like a trap or
Okay.
a trick.
Pit trap it is.
Hey, and wouldn't you know it, it's already over a pit in the first place.
Perfect. All we have to do is throw a blanket over it. There. Now it's a trap.
Yep. And I
Learn this from a
believe,
cartoon.
Lord Movish, you were thinking, you were thinking you wanted a second floor, didn't you?
Yes,
We could
but
also get started on that.
I may hold off on that.
Well, yeah. I suppose that's
I
just
have
at
a
your discretion.
question actually. Normally when you're building something, you work on one at a time. In the prison, there is 4 cells that all have tier 1 locks on them.
Yes.
As a ritual, could I slowly improve all of the locks?
I imagine a tier 3 ritual could probably do that. That's a significant change.
Sounds good.
Oh,
In
okay.
that
Hey,
case,
I should
I would
let
love
me
to
throw in
do
with
that.
that. Okay,
Because
so
if
after,
I start working on that and then you guys take care of the pit trap to make our creature rooms more effective,
okay.
you're covering when an invasion comes, then I'm working on for the security of our investments.
Okay, so I'd like to build a pit trap. I think I should build a tier 2 pit trap. We're gonna dig it
Ooh.
twice as deep.
Ooh. Alright. And you were probably thinking of, well, I guess the location you want is like anywhere like in this hallway.
Yeah.
Hey, do you
How did
guys
we pull our
have the
little
drawing tool
names out?
available to you?
Yes.
All right, just making sure we still have that.
Oh, cool. There we go. Just seeing how it works now. Oh, and there's the freehand.
Okay.
So yeah, anywhere in that hallway here would probably be good. So just gotta choose
All these
which one you
apostrophes
want.
are a simple name. Like 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 what kind of ritual do I have to go through to get rid of the apostrophes in our temple name?
Oh,
Oh,
I think you have to go
that's
ahead
tier
and
5.
It's gotta start work now.
All right. So I guess the trap goes here, right?
Let's see. Oh, well, why don't we put it? Well, I guess we could put it then. I can't. Oh, you can't ping a map. How do you ping?
I think you have to like.
Wherever your mouse is, you're actually showing up to everyone, so they can see where you're
Oh,
pointing. It's just
Oh
really
yeah.
tiny.
barely show up
Oh
at all.
gosh,
You're
yeah,
like,
it is. Ooh
That's
boy,
because
look
this
at
map
that.
is huge.
Yes.
okay, wow, okay, yeah. I was wondering, like, oh, I think there's something wrong with my monitor. I think my pixels are dead. Oh, wait, those are your cursors. Um, I guess we could put it right here. Sure, I was thinking about putting it at the intersection, but well, if it's a tier 2 and it loses a die every time they go through it, putting it at the intersection means that every time they hit it, it's going to be a 1 die trap, which means they're probably not going to hit it, but they might.
Right. Well, I mean, they'll at least hit it the first time with the full 2 dice, and that's what matters, right?
Right. We should put it in the
Well,
most inconvenient spot.
Really, it's
that
it's
also
there
depends
specifically so that they
too.
hit the creature room, and the creature room is effective.
Well, that will also affect the prison too. Because if they do that, go check out the prison, they're doing something else, so they go back,
Hmm.
and it's still just as effective.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah,
I
that's a good
mean,
point.
it makes the most sense to put it in the intersection. That's where I would put it.
Okay.
All right, what rank are you looking to build?
2. There's no point in building the intersection if it's 1, because if it's tier 1, then the second time they run into it, they get nothing. So this way, if it's tier 2, I mean, sure, it's 1 die, but it's a nuisance. And I've seen the nuisances kill off wounded people before. That's what
Mhm.
traps are for. They're to harass.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe we should build tier 3. Like the nicest pit trap you've ever seen. This cracks me up. 'Cause, like, it's just a big pit.
You know what?
Who doesn't like big
If you're
pits?
feeling fancy, go for it. You can have like fans on the walls and like a boulder dropping as a distraction.
I think Grimtooth's traps just went up for sale. And yeah, they have like the ridiculous where they have the spikes on the ceiling and the fan on the floor, so it blows you up into the spike. Because why?
They're
Why
gonna
Oh my
engineer a
god.
maze entirely made out of fans that just pushes people straight out to the entrance.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
reverse pit trap. That's what we're getting. A reverse pit trap.
um,
They'll
well,
never see it
I
coming.
I think it's a spring-loaded floor that's slammed. Like, but
Absolutely. And the
sure, why not? These are the kinds of things I hate in D&D, but I'm on the other end today, so yeah,
Yeah.
screw these guys. All right, I guess it's time to tinker. Let's see if I can find my sheet again. I did. All right, I will attempt to build a tier 3 pit trap.
All right.
Ooh, that's a roll.
That's a
Hey,
good roll.
that the
That is
incredibly
a
good roll.
yes,
So
which
that's
is
2
what? 2
progress.
points or 3? Yeah, 2 progress.
All right.
Hard part's
all
loading the
right.
floor.
Before I do anything, are you paying anybody to do things?
Um,
Oh, right. You could
yeah, I
go
would
ahead and
say
spend a gold to make it an extra success if you wanted. Or you could save all that for your minions.
I'm saving the money for the minions because I want to send my minions out to go kidnap people because that's their job.
Fair.
Okay.
Just keep adding to this prisoner token here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go send my minions out to go kidnap somebody.
All right. And what skill are they going to try and do that with?
Well, they're I think yeah, it's yeah, they're not listed correctly on the sheet because they're supposed to have you gave them 2 in tinker. They're supposed to have 2 in trick.
Oh, that's easy enough to fix.
And trick because um they're, deceitful people.
Yeah. Do you have a
So
particular
tricky.
target you're looking for? Or just
Uh,
whoever
do
they bring back?
I, I mean, usually I would say it's whoever they could bring. I assume that they're constantly in the bushes going, "Hey, want a bag of anything?" And trying to seduce and trying to get the best targets they can, and then they come back with somebody. So I don't know if I could just say, go out there and what we roll is the quality they get back, or if I have to send. Do I have to send them? Do I have to send them to a specific spot?
You do not have to, but they'll only aim for what tiers equal to your temple and lower at this point, unless you
Mhm.
specifically send them out.
Well, what tier are we at?
1.
So this would only get tier 1 people. All right. Well, let me look. Let me look at the big map. Okay. Okay. Big map does not have tiers listed on it.
Unfortunately, no. You have to click on them to see them.
Okay. Do we have any tier 2 good people?
The
Tier
highwaymen got
2.
to tier 2, apparently.
The highwaymen are up to tier 2.
Wow. That's kind of
Are they
amazing.
light side?
Yeah.
Talshir is
We
tier
do have a
2.
slinger.
Oh, go seduce tier 2 highwaymen.
All right. So they'll be acting with limited effect going after something bigger than themselves.
I just need a guy.
Fair.
Let's see. You guys are. So it's the usual thing of, hey, we'd like to lure. Well, but can I sweeten the pot by sacrificing some of the magic items that I built?
Absolutely.
Because basically the bags of luck that I keep making are like, hey, you want a bag of anything? Then they give it to them, and eventually they break it because these things are volatile. And they go, I got a lot better stuff if you come with me.
Yeah, if you're
Nobody saw
actually
you coming, right?
Yo,
Let's take you somewhere where if you scream for help, no one would hear you, and then they throw a bag over their heads and hit them.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're willing to sacrifice an item, then easily bring it up another tier. Make it a standard
on.
instead of limited.
Mhm.
Okay, let's do it. It is a mixed result, so I probably only got like but you tell me what happened. So
Yeah. So they do come back with someone from the Merry Men, they tell you.
excellent. Put him
No,
in a
no
cage.
one of importance. He's just a carpenter.
just the local
Well,
chef.
let's put him in a cage and steal his best memory.
Sounds
In
good.
theory, we're supposed to be torturing these people, but I don't care. So the memory of a tier 2 carpenter. Oh, I know this carpenter thing. He's supposed to die for all our sins and stuff. Watch this guy closely. Someone get a spear to stab him with.
Ooh, I love stabbing.
All right, and there goes my back of luck. Apparently, I have backs of luck because I
All
can't. Can I not edit supply item names?
You
You have to
should be
like
able
click
to
the
by
name.
double clicking on
Yeah.
them.
It does not work.
It didn't bring up another sheet for that item.
Oh, there it is. It's a pop under.
Mm.
My bad. Excellent. Excellent.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna take a look at memories because doing this ritual, I want to make sure that it goes right. And we have prisoners.
Mm-hmm. So, I rolled up the ritual. You're going to need rare materials each time you attempt it. It's going to be a tier 3 clock, and it's going to require fasting. So, every time you use it, you'll shock one of your stats.
Okay. So as for rare materials,
Mm-hmm.
we could use souls because souls are pretty rare
They
to
are.
have as
You
a
have a
material.
handful of weak souls still to spend.
But would an illusionist count as a rare material?
Like the illusionist himself?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, straight up sacrifice.
Wait, we
Fantastic.
have an illusionist prisoner, and you want to sacrifice him?
We have
We
two of
have two
them.
of
I
them.
believe those used to be the secret people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, can I steal a memory from the other one?
We got a tier 2 slinger in there who I think is supposed to be not sure who he's supposed to be.
Right. So, if you
Either
click on
way.
their name, like the slinger, it'll bring up what faction they were from.
Oh, so what faction is he from?
I'm trying to click it and I'm not getting it.
For some reason, it's
Oh,
not.
sorry. It should be the Merry Men.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Merrymen.
And where's the
Okay.
illusionist from?
Seeker of Truth.
Okay.
Yeah, the people we just
Either
All right.
way,
completely
Well,
I'm going
wrecked.
to.
if you're gonna sacrifice him, I'll make sure I don't steal his best memory because an insane illusionist is not as good as a regular.
So I walk into the prison. I grab this illusionist, and I'll just gut him like a fish, going from bottom to top, and then I'll use the blood as part of the ritual.
All right, give me a roll. Let's see how much progress you make. And remember to shock one of your stats when you do this.
I
Did
will
you at
shock
least throw
my
down a tarp first? At least.
no, never. I will shock my brains. How many dice am I reducing from my pool currently?
To do a tier 3 ritual, it would be 2
Yep.
dice.
All right. In that case, I will spend because I think I should have at least one. I do not currently. I don't think.
Well, I
No.
didn't include the. You have a dark heart, if that's what you mean.
Okay, cool. I'll spend a dark heart,
Yeah, you just
and
click
I
on
will
it.
go hard.
All right, so that'll be 2 bonus as long as you get at least a success, or 1 bonus as long as you at least get a success. 1 extra dice as well.
Okay. So, default effect. So it currently has me rolling 3 die. I should be rolling 2, so I'm just going to go back to 0. And here we go.
Mix.
All right. So
I got a
that's
success.
2 points of progress. You chose to dark heart and you went hard, right?
Yes.
All right, that's where the extra bonus came from. So, shock an additional thing. This ritual took a lot out of you with the mixed success.
Because it was a ritual, I will do guts. Additionally,
Yep.
how far along is this ritual?
Well, this will put it at 2 dots.
2. I
Yep.
would like to pay 1 gold to get it 1 step farther, and then
Right.
also pay for my minions to go for it as well.
All right, so they can't shock anything, so they'll be bloodied, just so you understand.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, no problem.
There's a chance that they get nothing from this, but here we go.
Nothing. They still
Nothing.
get bloodied.
You know what? Go ahead and re-roll that. That's 2 dice. You can make that.
Remember,
That's 1 die.
You're supposed to give him berating advice.
Oh, right. You fool! You need to be as great as I am to do this. Step aside. Let me show you how a
I
real
gotta
person does it, and I'll show you how to do sparkles.
Let me figure out how to unbloody them right now, because I'm not seeing the spot to click to do that.
You can't just put blood back in them. I've tried.
You just click on
There we
the
go.
little diamond there, it'll appear and disappear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, invoke. Come on, boys. Oh,
Failure.
so close.
Oh, well,
Close. Okay.
yeah, they tried.
Yeah, they bloodied.
All right, so that's Lord Movisha's standard downtime actions.
Yup.
Slimmick still has some. Peona, you used your ordinary one, right?
Yeah, to build this pit, but I
Right.
still have my freebie.
Artificer. Yep.
Yeah, so I looked. I've got 6 out of 8 on the mirror.
Yep.
So it's time to finish the mirror.
Sounds good.
Ooh, mirror time.
All right, so that's one
That
more
is
tick.
mixed, which is a mirror 1. But can I spend gold to get another success?
You can spend gold to get another tick on any clock that you've gotten at least one on.
Yeah. Go ahead and spend one of the gold that I got. Since that gives up to 7, then I'll spend one of the gold that Summit gave me.
Mhm.
Wow, got good materials today. And that will be
Yeah.
8. And now we have built a second mine distillery. This one doesn't have any of the flaws the previous one had. I mean, it's still kind of fragile, but now, but we can take this one into the field to steal people's memories from there.
On the fly. Oh, that's amazing.
All they have to do is look into it, like look into the Slimming, but don't look too long or you'll get like even crazier and you've already got enough of that.
Oh my gosh, I see all my mistakes. Ah.
Don't worry, we can take them away from you. And now
Oh,
they're
there's
gone.
not even one thing right in here. What's wrong with me?
We just steal all those bad memories when we put them in the mirror and then they're all gone. That's
Oh,
why they
take
lure
it
people
away.
here.
Make me know nothing anymore.
Um, really for the best. Pat. Excellent. Soon we'll be
Yes.
stealing the memories of everyone in this cursed world. Then we get to destroy the world.
Did you want to spend any gold on improving your minions?
No, they're fine.
Okay.
Aren't you guys fine?
No, you lied to me.
What? They spent them out to get people. Look, we got this swell carpenter guy who actually doesn't know how to carpent anymore since we stole his greatest memory. You want to see it? I got it in this jar.
I'll just like take a block of wood and throw it into the carpenter's area and just go, ha ha, you don't even know what to do with this.
Well,
just
I
wait.
believe he knows what to do, but he doesn't know why he knows what to do.
But he doesn't
Hmm.
know
Which is even
why he
worse.
would even know.
A
What drives him
poignant point.
insane. It's that lack of how they know that they used to know, but now they know that they don't know.
Hmm. Alright. I guess with my turn, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 immediate ticks to the trap clock over here.
All right.
So that'll
Can
be.
Fair
you
enough,
double
all
click
in
and
my
change
bed.
it or no?
I don't think I can. I just tried double clicking it to no result.
All right.
Thank you very much. Alright. Then I got a freebie action where I could do a contact, but what am I going to do with my real downtime here? We do have creatures in both creature rooms right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
One is a corrupt magical tree revenant, and the other one was a mole abomination, which is diseased, strong, and tireless.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
suppose.
sure it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. I suppose I will actually try to work on the trap and see if I can try to complete that myself. So, I'm gonna roll trick and see how I do.
All right.
Any information I need here? Oh, it just gives me all the options up front. That's very good. This is just normal stuff,
Yeah.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed result. I make some progress.
So another tick.
Yeah. And then I got a bunch of gold, and I can freely contact an ally of some kind and mess with them. Is there anyone we want to mess with right now? We just met the fairies. Do we want to do anything with them?
What do you mean mess with them?
Well, I mean, if it's with people of the light, we could threaten, extort them. Basically, I have a free contact action.
Well, you got me there because I love threatening and extortion, but now I have to think about what I want to threaten and extort about.
I know, it's so difficult.
I mean, we're stealing people's memories. You want to see them? I got them in a jar.
We do have a really high tier memory with the Cult of the Brass God right now. We should find some way to
We
use
should
that.
we should get more. So you can threaten or extort.
Uh, well, I could just talk to them as well and maybe exchange and maybe even invite some of them over to do work or something.
You could invite them over for one of your lame ass balconals. I mean, everyone's sick of looking at you.
Oh, oh, I feel sad. I won't invite them.
I'll now it's. I believe I found someone I want to threaten and or extort.
Let's see. What are people up to?
Just kind of like lie there in a drug-induced stupor. It's not that interesting.
What people do we have? We got this Reforged Dread Legion hanging out by the, oh, at our previous place. That's interesting. The Forest of Death. When did that happen?
You did
The
that.
force of death. Well, I believe death comes to everything.
We got the Frog Legion chilling around.
Did the Frog Legion? Maybe we should get some intel on the Frog Legion. I think they actually summoned their god.
You know, that's a good point. We don't know anything about the Frog Legion. So, if I could contact a contact of mine or other vile people or get something going, what do we do with it immediately?
Well, it's a way of getting information. Now, are you contacting the Frog Legion or the Cult of the Frog People?
Let's do the Frog Legion. I will go ahead, and I think I'd like to use my free contact to just banter with them and get information in general. Just see who are they, what are they about, what are they planning to do.
All right.
I believe they're only tier 1.
Yeah, I'm just looking for where they are on the map.
They are right next to where the normal frogs are.
All right. Oh, yeah, there they are.
While that's being looked up, just so people are aware, it's looking like you on your sheet you can't have multiple of the same type of dungeon duty.
Ooh.
What do you mean you can't?
So I've tried to add both the creature layers because I was in charge of both, and it kept canceling the first one out.
Oh, yeah, I don't have any of the dungeon duties here. I'll have to work on that in a bit.
Just give me a sec. I'm just testing that.
Yeah, I see you
No,
modifying mine for that.
we absolutely can't have both. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, you just gotta click the
I'll try
plus
one more
sign.
time. Yeah, no, I did. Plus new creature duty add,
Yeah, then click
and it
click
got
on
rid
the
of it.
type. Click on the type. Name the duty before you add the next one.
It's so it was already in type down as creature.
Yeah, but it says
Either
new
way, I'll figure
creature
it out.
duty.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess
I'll
meanwhile,
figure it out.
I will be bantering then. So let's banter.
All right. So you approach them. They're a group of warrior frogs that is that have been established from the cult of the frog people. They're
Mhm.
building up their legion. They've been getting arms from the cult of the frog people, and with a mixed result, what are you looking to get from them? Just more information or something specific?
Yeah, I think there'd be two things. One, things that they're after, and two, things that they have that I could be after.
All right, so they're looking for materials to build more weapons to send back to the cult of the frog god.
Mhm.
And what they can do is they can possibly provide a few soldiers as mercenaries if need be.
Ooh, that's very cool. Okay. Hmm. You know, did we have some metal still lying around? No, we got opals, souls, and divine corruption. None of those are metals, I think.
Well, the blue ones are stuff you have in supply. Red is stuff that's happening, and green. Oh, why is this green? This should be red. Yeah, green is stuff that's happening, like projects and that.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So at present, then, hmm. So those are things at once. What were things that it had, or that they have?
They have soldiers to offer.
Oh yeah, sold soldiers offer. So if we stole weapons from somewhere to give to them, maybe we could use those to negotiate their allegiance to us to some degree. Or convince them to join worshipping our god. That would definitely work a little bit, wouldn't it?
It's an idea.
Yeah.
It's the best idea you've had all day.
It's the only idea I've had all day.
It was mine.
So what's that?
I
Has
believe
everyone
it.
done their downtime?
Yep, I
No,
think go ahead.
I'm not done because I get a free action. I'm going to go ahead and make a magic item. It's going to be a
Yo.
bag of luck, which I can make for free. I
Oh,
did.
did you not use that for the mine distillery?
Oh, no, you're right. No, I did use that for the mine distillery, so never mind. I forgot. Pretend I didn't roll well. I know it'll be hard for you.
All
All right,
right.
then I guess I'm done. Let's go make some murder.
Yeah, so while you guys come up with your plan, I'll roll the calamity and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So I have a recommendation for the two-step plan already, which is one, we go out and steal weapons, and two, once we have weapons, we go to the Frog Legion and use those to negotiate.
So the frogs want weapons. Why can't we just make weapons? We can make way better than like what do we do? Steal from the highwaymen? Have you seen what these losers have?
I
Why would
mean,
we
we
give them
could
good
make
weapons,
some, but
though?
that sounds like work. It'd be better if someone else made them and we took all of their hard work and claimed it was ours.
Ah, you know, your little easygoing approach to life I used to consider that like attractive, but now it just disgusts me.
Oh, good. I'm doing things properly then.
No, we should do this right. If they're frog people and they want weapons, we should give them good. I mean, come on, look at these losers and what they have. Like that dwarven shield couldn't even stop a chainsaw.
All right. So, what are you suggesting we do for weapons then?
Well, they're frogs. What kind of weapons do they want? Like tongue studs? That would be awesome.
That sounds
Like
pretty cool.
electrified tongue studs, so when they lick you, like lightning shoots off.
So,
Maybe they would like little helmets with sharp points at the top.
Pickle halves.
so,
Ah, the toad pickle halves.
s-
Ah,
so I'm just trying to figure out like,
excellent.
so how do we mechanically go about building a whole bunch of weapons?
Oh, well, we spend some gold
Hmm.
and then we build and then we just craft an item. I mean, hello. Unlike you guys, I have like
Well,
creation skills, not just destruction skills.
well, you craft one item though, and there's many frogs. I think one is less than many, maybe.
If we put more resources in there, we could push for greater effect. So greater
Mhm.
effect would be more stuff.
So we want to go and get a
Well,
whole bunch of resources then.
one of the things that we could do is use the random stuff that we find around the place because of the bag of luck within our reliquary.
Well, no, the bag of luck is trash to your craft.
Well, no, because it's in the reliquary, there's
Oh, that's
just a bunch
right.
of garbage all over our dungeon right now. If we just scoop that up, we bring those as our trade goods. We've already
Except
made them.
that's going to be all mundane, random crap.
That's the point. It's
Why are
still
the
stuff though. We can still make a
how
big cool gift though.
how tricky are you?
Very.
Hmm. I don't know. I guess we could go peddle a bunch of mundane crap and sell it to the frogs. But I thought you had intel and they specifically want good weapons.
Uh, Oni, did they want specifically good
Yeah,
weapons or just more
they're
weapons?
looking for quality items,
Okay.
quality war gear.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
well let's go ahead and make some quality weapons.
okay.
All right, so
Okay,
while you guys are
so
discussing this, where are your minions?
Good question. One of them could be in the guard posts of ours, which means that they will be there regardless of the role. So who would like them to be
Hmm.
in the guard post?
Not mine. Mine are bloodied, so mine
are
are
the are
semi useless at this point.
is the guard post where you get +1?
Uh,
It's the one where that lets you start there.
yes. I want to
Oh,
They
set the
are
goblin
ready.
skins.
They are set.
well, what's the room that gives you +1 to all your dice?
Uh, that's the minion room.
Do we have a minion room?
It doesn't look like it.
Oh, we don't
No.
have one because we lost that in the dungeon.
Right, we have the
Okay,
guard
well,
post instead, which just is that they will be there. That's all.
okay. How do I get a minion icon?
You
Uh,
should be able to drag them just from the thing right onto the map.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work.
yeah. I think maybe I don't have permission for them either.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
Try it now. I just changed the permissions. Try it again.
All right.
If not, I can drag them to
And
where you want.
Yeah.
yeah, nothing. Well, I was just gonna put the monster salesman in the prison. What are you doing?
Actually, I don't think I even
We're on the
draft
internet.
Slimming.
You can't do all this.
How do you drag stuff on
Mine will be
this?
in the reliquary.
Just click on the name and drag it to the map.
Well, they can't get in the query. I thought that had a tier 3. Oh, it has a tier 3 lock on it.
I guess then I'll be in the guard post.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Now they automatically count as success and are ready for the invasion. Let's roll for the others. Because you
I
have your special bag of luck in the reliquary, you get 2 dice instead of the usual 1.
All right, everybody, roll your 2 dice.
This is engagement or calamity.
This would
Engagement.
be we can do it as engagement, yeah.
Where's the roll generic dice thing?
Left-hand side should be the bottom little button there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and you can just yeah, I see. So yours are
Okay.
prepared and where you
I
want them to
apologize.
be.
I apologize again. I'm not seeing it. Left hand side.
Left-hand side.
Left-hand
Yep.
side, you'll see a bunch of little buttons.
Mhm.
The bottom one should be dice roll for you.
There's a 2d6s. One is on a 5. One is on a 1.
I
Mhm.
sorry. There's no buttons on the left hand side.
There
All right.
aren't.
Clarify. What sheet should I be looking at?
Oh,
Oh.
on the sheet on the screen
it's not
itself.
on your sheet. It's on the main screen.
On the main screen. Okay. There
Yeah.
we go. Thank you.
There we go. That was the confusion.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, yours have wandered off.
Welcome once again. All that big build up just so I can fail.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
All right, so
Foundry lives up to proof. It's not the platform. It's
yeah. All right, so they are off in the scriptorium. Lord knows why. And
Yeah,
a
you guys
flash
can't
of light.
read.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, you guys can't read. What are you doing in here?
They like to look at the pictures.
Oh, Slimmick, have you been collecting porn again?
Yes.
And things that we don't know if they're porn or not because we have no idea what this is.
Look, I like the Eldritch Unknown porn, alright? You don't know what it is. And then you forget later because it wipes your mind. So every time it's new.
I would explain why I feel dirty and don't know why. But now I feel dirty and do know why.
All right, so the little imps are coming in and out of the temple. The gate is shut, but there's little holes for them. A couple cracks where the moonlight kind of beams into the temple, and this person just forms out of the light itself. They
What the
solidify and begin to dart forward.
Ooh. And then we have
So,
the pit trap.
yep, who's in charge of that?
I
Oh,
think that's Peony, yeah.
That's me. I'm always in charge of pit traps.
That would be
And I'll
Myth
be right
Peony
back.
Erica.
Okay, that's the tier 1 pit trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is there a trap roll? I don't see a trap roll.
Yeah, those same
There it is,
button
right
where
there.
you found the fortune roll, you can go down to
Not now.
trap roll.
They're not in alpha order, and they ignore it.
All right, so they
Fun.
start running and just simply step over the air and continue running into this first trick. Who's in charge of this?
I believe that is Slimmick.
Did we lose Slimmick?
He is going to be right back.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I hope we didn't lose him. He's the one streaming.
Well, it's a trick 3. I can roll that.
Yep.
Well, that's a
I'll
trick
just pretend
one.
to be
So yeah,
Slimmick. Yeah, I'll just pretend to be Slimmick. I'm a big loser. Can't do anything right. Like this trick.
all right. So with
So what-
that,
What is this? Like a
Yours-
bunch of magic mouths or something?
it's a bunch of magic mouths that try and convince someone to leave something of value there. So with that, which way would the heroes hope they go?
Oh, well, I hope they go. Is it north? Yeah, I hope they go north in the imp project. Maybe the imps will distract them.
All right, someone go
Let's see.
down to the roll and hit the pathing roll and roll a dice.
I got it.
Tried all the new features at once. All right, so they
Nope,
don't
I
listen to where
guess
the players
I'm
are.
going to confront the tier 1 lock.
Yep.
Well, Tier 1 lock. The portcullis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they just
Wow.
break straight through all the tier 1 stuff. Oh dear.
And the
What
guard
is
post.
happening?
This
He
one
was
adventurer.
walking right
Jeez.
in.
Alright, time for me to open up the Goblin Scouts. Alright, they
Mm-hmm.
know what they need to do. They're going to smash them.
All right. So just bring up the creature roll and
They have no modifiers whatsoever, but they get a mixed result.
all right. So they inflict a single harm. Oop. Single
Oh,
harm.
Hey, that's good.
Hmm. And in exchange, this one ends up bloodying them. It slashes quickly at their feet, pulling out more daggers than it knows what to do with. And what do your minions do?
Given that they are now at -1 and no chance to roll, they're just gonna go ahead and sacrifice themselves for the greater good here. Or the greater evil.
Right, so roll a smash at 0 dice. There's still a chance they can inflict harm.
Come on, boys.
Nope,
Nope.
total
Course not.
failure, and then they're dead.
Right, and then the tier 2 trap.
Hey, I think that was mine. That's a bunch of poison darts.
Yep.
So, let me go ahead and, for now, I'll just go ahead and roll just the 2 dice and see what happens. Success!
All right. So just so you know, there is an option when you bring up that dice roller for the specifics of the traps and everything.
Right, right.
Hmm.
And I'm also going to finally add a custom duty. New trap.
I have those on my sheet. I already have mine on my sheet.
Yeah, I haven't yet, so...
Yeah. So at a 6, they inflict harm to one of the adventurers. You would normally get to choose, but there's only one.
Ooh. So that's a good question about this group. There's literally just one person coming here, right?
It is one person summoned by the
I
moon
think it's
goddess.
an 8. Oh, jeez. Okay.
There we go. I now have poison darts on my sheet. So
Right,
they've
creature
been
room.
Case.
hurt and injured.
Magical Corrupt Tree Reaver will strike out at them.
All right, let's do a creature roll and see how well that goes.
Do I click that? I'm trying to see how I roll with that off of my sheet.
Off your sheet, I think you click on the number. Nope.
Either
I
way,
guess you.
I
I
can
guess you'll
easily
roll
pull
it
it
on
up.
the sheet. You just go over to the side dice there instead of fortune dice. Scroll down to creature.
Hell yeah. Come on. It's tier 1, so I got 1 die.
Mm-hmm. And in a quick slash, the tree monster is dead.
Do we
You
hear
know
a
what?
voice in...
Have the tree monster roll again. I've spent plenty of time taunting that tree monster. Can't reach me.
Because-
Can't reach me.
because that tree monster was like... That tree monster was cool.
Yeah,
It deserves
so
to die.
Right. And it moves down this rope ladder with ease. And which way are the patrons hoping it goes?
I'd like it to continue towards the stairwell here.
Yeah.
All right, let's someone roll the pathing roll and let's see what it decides to do.
Justin,
I
would you like
rolled
to do
the
the
last
honors?
one.
you're back, Griffin. It's time
Oh.
for you to fail for now,
Okay,
buddy.
I'm just
Yeah.
rolling 1 die, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
On the pathing choices.
Nope.
All
There we
right,
go.
so it slips into here.
Oh no.
Okay.
What do the bugbears
That's fine.
do?
Bugbears. Okay. Wow, they got in the prison? Oh wait, the bugbears wandered off into the scriptorium. That's right.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, thank goodness you've come to save us. They've forced us to work here as terrible monks. Yeah, please save us. So we fellow seekers of truth. and they try to deceive. Let's see if I can find their sheet again. And they will attempt a trick.
Oh, gee.
All
Man,
right,
we're
this
just not doing well today, are we?
I'll yell at them too, and I'll go, "You call that a lie?"
We're gonna
They
die.
haven't.
I lie to myself better
haven't-
than that.
They have been hanging out with Slimmick a lot, and he is a bad influence on them.
yeah. All
Mixed.
right, so they
Uh,
inflict half a harm, but it takes a moment for the Incarnate hesitates for a sec.
well, it's
starts to
trick.
believe
Can they
him.
do anything else other than harm?
Well, it's not necessarily physical harm. The hearts are the
Okay.
determination of the adventurer.
You've got to help us.
So he's hesitant and looks at them, and I'll be back soon.
And the bugbears will probably go, "Yep, wait, we got out of that okay."
All right, which way are you guys hoping the Incarnate goes? That it hasn't towards the prison or towards
Uh,
the stairs?
Creature room would be great.
Yeah,
Alright.
creature room would be
I'm just
great.
thinking about the way that we're rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
You know
let's
what?
see,
Let's say creature room.
let's
do
see if
it-
it works.
Only 2 out of 3 can be bad.
Ah. Hey, he's at the prison.
Wonderful.
All right,
just-
so
Build this
He-
dungeon.
enters the prison. From the lot of you, I need a tier 0 creature roll, a tier 1 creature roll, and that's it.
I got the tier
Oh.
0.
I'll roll the tier 1.
Okay, so just 0 and 1.
Hey,
All right, so it came in here, seen the prisoners, began to working on the locks until it realized some were evil, opened up only that cage, murdered the illusionist. The orc has inflicted harm, but has also been taken out. The Incarnate seems uninterested in freeing the others.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
Not
Awkward.
bad.
And someone roll for the tier 3 lock.
I think that's actually mine. So let's go ahead and take a
No.
look.
Actually, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, roll.
I had the
3
creature
dice.
rooms, and I had the room.
Success.
All right, the first thing that wasn't a creature that worked here.
Yeah.
So,
Man, I
fiddles
knew
with the
building
lock
our
for a few
place
minutes.
on a discount was good.
Fiddles with the lock for a few minutes, then says screw it, and continues onwards.
Lock 3. Do we remember what that lock was?
Well, the roll 20 is still available if people need to go back and fill it in.
Yeah.
So, creature room 1, the diseased, monstrous mole creature.
Yeah.
Hey,
you-
creature
if-
time.
I'm gonna
hope
cry if this mole goes away. 1 die,
Ew.
even though it's 3 different effects. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to confirm. Come on, baby.
Hey,
Nice.
mix.
Okay, mixed.
So, it inflicts an injury, but is knocked out in the process, but not killed.
Yay.
It's tireless. Perfect. That's fine.
Yep, and it's taken out, and this Incarna continues towards the stairs. So you guys are arguing about how to get enough material to build a mountain of weapons when it doesn't make a sound, but there's like a faint glow coming from above as it comes down.
You're not a mountain of weapons.
And they come down and they have tons of daggers under their robes, and they look around,
Solution has
You.
presented itself.
and it says in the light tongue, "You have angered the goddess by harming her people in her name."
Which goddess?
Oh,
Oh,
did she take it-
right. That goddess.
Oh, did she take that personally? You think ruining everything around her, she'd get it as just a joke?
We apologize. Here, take this sacrifice. I'll just grab Slimmick.
No! Ah!
So with that, you're starting on equal footing with them. So that means you can act. This is
Okay.
a tier 4 adventurer.
Hey, Slimmick, can you when I have a proposal.
Yes.
I'm gonna use a high tier magic to try and take him out. But can you assist me with your trick by when I throw you at him, you look all sniveling, so we can trick and invoke together.
Oh, I can snivel really well, so I'm gonna do that. I'll go ahead and take the first action, and
Um,
I will try to trick it.
hold on. If I
Yeah.
take the first action, I may be able to help this out.
Lord Angel Slayer, slay away.
I have trick shots.
All right.
I want to try and Skyrim this amazing warrior sent by a deity to affect their mobility to help them. I want to turn this person into a guard that used to be an adventurer.
Okay, now I'm following you. I've never played Skyrim, but I know the meme.
So I will use Thrill of the Hunt for the fact that
All right.
there's a lot of us
So
and she's distracted.
with
And
the
I'm going to
tier
bounce
they're
it
at,
off of a wall and go through the knee.
all right. So we're going to start at 0 effect against her. Using Thrill of the Hunt brings us up to limited.
In that case, I am going hard and I'm going hard.
All right, standard effect. So if this hits, it will no longer be allowed to use. It'll disadvantage its legs for using moves that require a great deal of mobility.
Perfection.
Like you're not looking to
And if
harm,
it
you're looking
affects
to
it,
disable,
I
right?
am using my bow that catches things on fire, but I'm looking to disable.
All right.
So I will focus and then look like I'm shooting in the complete wrong direction.
All right, go for it. Let's see what the dice say.
Default effect. Effect default. Modifier plus 0. 3 dice. Here we go.
Yo.
All right. And because there's a 6, it can't even attempt to negate that with a move. So it takes a little bit
So
of harm. Go ahead.
what it looks like is Movish looks like he's going to shoot it. And he turns around, bounces it off the floor, and it goes ding through the knee. And
nice.
if there's something flammable, it'll ignite.
Yeah, so its rows begin to flame up, so it takes a little bit of harm, but the big thing is its leg is quite disabled. Like it can move, but any kind of like jumping or leaping like it was doing through your dungeon, it's not going to be able to call on those moves. So it's going to
Okay.
have to rely on other techniques.
All right. So Slimmick can Slimmick assist me for better effect or only for more dice?
So if he is sacrificing just to assist,
Mhm.
then it grants. Oh, I don't have those on the sheet
Yeah,
anymore to
yeah.
tell me.
Assist is give effect but open to consequence. So basically, I
Yeah,
throw
Mhm.
Slimmick at him, but Slimmick's just a distraction.
Yep.
that's how that could work. Yep.
Okay. So I
Okay,
guess I'll
excellent.
go ahead and roll mine, and we'll just pull them together. Is how it
I think
goes.
Oh,
I
you
think
you don't need to
I
roll
think
unless you're
Oh,
yeah,
teaming up.
yeah,
okay.
you
Yeah,
just give up your turn to give
Um,
me more effect.
I will do so.
Mhm.
do you require a turn to team up?
You give up your turns to work as a team up.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to invoke tier 3, which is something that takes an entire team. I'm going to remove the knives from the guy, or sorry, I'm gonna make the guy's own knives stab him.
All right,
That's
you're
a
doing
tier
a tier 3 effect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that brings you up to. Actually, with Slimmick's help, that brings you up to great effect now.
Right.
But you're going
Yeah.
hard.
Well, I have an assist from throwing him on the floor. Slimmick's
Yeah,
getting
that's why
extra.
you're at great effect.
Okay, but you said going hard.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry. No, I meant he takes the consequences from it as well as you.
and I will spend a dark heart.
All right.
Hey.
Here we go.
Yo.
All right. And there's a 6 advantage, so
Wow,
it
an
can't
actual
even
good roll.
resist. So with great effect, the knives kind of flow up in his cape and then come down and stab him from all around, but the incarnate still seems to be standing, and it pulls out a small medallion of the goddess, and light floods the room. And a lot of you can attempt to resist if you want. The
Cool. I'm gonna
consequence of
resist.
this is going to be 3 of your objects vanish.
Yeah, I'll resist.
My
Ooh.
stuff.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm resisting that.
I
Alright, how
want
are
to
you
keep
guys
her.
resisting this magic without
Oh,
using the same skill?
Slimmick, can you advise
Scanned.
me? I really need to resist this.
Yes, I will advise you.
Like,
No,
Take
you're
the
Remember, you
supposed to
can't
hell.
use
dodge
the
the whip a
Take
little
same
dark
bit.
heart.
action you just used, though.
um, I never understand this. Is it you can't resist twice for the same action, or if you used an action, you can't also use it to
The
resist?
last action you
Roll.
used.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then
I am using a dark heart.
Yeah, so just claim something else
Right.
you have 3 dice with.
all right. Well, then I would probably just dodge this then, like get the hell
Right.
out of the way.
If you have 3 for finesse as well.
No, I have 2, so I have to re-roll that.
Right.
Yeah, you can still do it.
And hold on, Slimmick gave me advice on this, so I can re-roll that
Mm-hmm.
because I bought an ability that's never going to work and it's going to make me very angry. No, I'm hit. I'm just going to lose 3 things. I'm sick of this.
Alright, Slimmick will just try to sneak off. And I believe he
Right.
takes 2
So,
stress for that.
yeah.
I am,
So,
I have gone feral.
yep. So for the 2 that resisted, you get back. You only lose 1 object. For low Movishu resisted completely, you lose nothing.
Yep.
But it's
I
back
take
to the
1
3 of
stress,
you.
but that's it.
Right, I guess I lose my brass manacles here. If it's a choice.
In that case, if
Yep.
Slimmick has gone feral, what are you doing as your last stand?
Good question. He did just try to sneak off here, so in his derangement, he's gonna go, I can totally take an angel like Lord Moby. And he'll go ahead and try to do a parting shot.
Right.
So, let's go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and go hard while we're here. So, default effect?
It starts at no effect with this creature.
No effect, so we get ourselves up to weak, and yeah, I'll go ahead and spend my Dark Heart too. Oh, that can't increase effect, that just more dice.
Yep.
Sure, I'll just roll 2 and see what happens. Slimming doesn't accomplish anything with it.
Right. So
I
you
can
make
stop
that
a
comment,
god.
and before you even raise up your weapon, you suddenly feel pain in your side as one of the daggers have landed. Take bloodied unless you resist.
Nope. Bloodied.
Oh, right, you're at stress. All right.
Alright, Slimming's
Lord,
out.
Lord Movish and Peony.
Well, now I'm mad.
Yep. This thing is down to its last heart.
Well,
So
I'm
2
going to
more
get out my
ticks and it's done.
Peony, we may want to use our intervention on this one.
Okay, we're going to tell him not to take drugs anymore.
No,
Spell that we
like
get.
dark god casting spell to smite him off the face of this.
Oh, well, you should
This
do that
world.
because you've got lots of invoke, but not lots of spell casting. Why don't you do that?
I'm willing to do it because my go-to was to shoot him and catch him on fire and establish the fact that his robes are flammable.
Well, for this particular one, the Unholy Intervention, there's no dice penalty. It's just rolling
Yeah.
the dungeon tier.
Oh,
In
well,
that case, I
if
think
you-
we might be at a better effect to just try and take it out.
no, actually, using the dungeon tier on him is way rolling 3 dice for attack is way better than anything I could do. I will invoke the how dare you come in here with Lord Astaroth, Lord of Unendings. We will show you the meaning of pain. And I think one of the effects is just kill him instantly, right? It's take the breath out of his body.
I know we had it in the other.
We did, but
file
those
to
are
see it, but-
suggestions. With this kind of god, I could see like stripping someone of their breath being within the realm of that god.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, no, well, no, actually, it would be that those wounds that we open on your body, I think, will just open and all your blood will leak out. Because we've stabbed you, we've, shot you, and now you can just exsanguinate in front of us and understand what true ending is. This is a small mercy we can give you because it's way, way less painful than what I would do to you. I rolled a success.
All right, with the threaten, was it? Or just invoking the temple?
I invoked the. You said we could invoke the dungeon ability or god
Yeah,
ability
that
for
Yep,
that's
3
the
dice.
invoke.
just making sure. All right, so with the 6, they can't use a move to resist, and yeah, the Lord of Unending peers at the attention of his pupils, sees an agent of another god in there, and how dare they? As they
He
just
took our
all
stuff.
the wounds begin to open, and they just begin to gush out blood, more than the body should have, and they just kind of shrivel up there in front of you.
There's blood all over
Okay.
the floor.
If we have succeeded in defending our dungeon,
Hmm.
I would like to activate Scavenger because this is definitely a risky area
Hmm.
in order to harvest a tier 2. You know what? Let's take a crafting edge on a clock.
Ooh.
We could loot him for weapons, which would solve our frog problem.
Oh, this is just me using one of my abilities.
Okay, well, go
Yeah.
right ahead,
Yeah,
Lord Angel
this
Slayer.
is just me. I'm gonna put a so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up, get some of the blood, and put it onto the still currently percolating ritual in the prison.
All right, and let's let you tick one. Yep.
Yep.
Lord Movich, as soon as you're doing that and you finish up and you're just like patting your hands clean, there's just a small goblin behind you in a bat outfit just kind of going, huh, so that's how you do it.
That is how I do it personally, but others have their own ways.
And what was your
Everyone is
old goblin's
special and
name?
unique in darkness.
Say that again, Oni?
What was that character's name again? I forget.
Blisk. Yeah, I was about to ask you for a Sheikah Slimming will not be here.
Yep. All right.
But Blisk will just go, cool.
Maurice just does this with his fist, offering out a fist bump.
Fist bump. Bam.
Hmm.
Damn the night. So I'm just gonna wait for the sheet and I'll fill it in, but it looks like it's up to you two to figure out what to do now.
We gotta loot his body.
All
I
right.
think Lord
So
Movies just did.
I was reading
No,
that
I grabbed blood.
if you don't have an ability, it just adds to the loot dice. So
Ooh,
you're gonna
yeah.
have 4 extra loot dice for those who survive to that stage.
Yo, that's cool.
All right. It should be available now.
We normally
It
get
sure
loot dice
is.
for people coming in our dungeon and trying to kill us.
What's that?
Do we normally get loot when other people come into our dungeon and try and kill us?
Yeah, you get to take
It's
their
supposed to add
stuff.
to the loot dice. Yep. You also have a trick up front that if it works, it produces a mundane item. But they kind of clear through everything until they hit the scriptorium.
Thought we would be safe here in the Forest of Evil, but apparently we got what was coming to us.
Well, do we want to follow through with these negotiation with the frogs?
Well,
Or
yeah,
maybe do we
look at all
want to
the
create a second dead forest?
look at
You
all the
already
weapons dropped. I mean, he's full of like daggers, right? We'd have to start going through all of his
oh,
stuff.
so as he falls, most of those daggers themselves disappear, but there is some useful stuff on him for the loot dice.
There's a guy who shows up and makes all of our stuff disappear. Ah, he's like Slimmick, but no fun.
Blisk will just kind of like stare at you and go, I have lots of fun when no one's looking.
Well, I don't need to see that, so go. More power to you. I can't believe we've met someone worse than Slimmick. I hate this planet and can't wait to destroy it.
Well, where will we get the weapons that we will use to negotiate with the frogs? Any
Well,
ideas, Blisk?
this guy didn't have any.
Nothing at all.
Well, we could go back to our original plan of making them. I know exactly
What
what
do
to
we-
make them out of too.
Well, we can do that. We could also see if the children of Heldar want an ally for getting the heart of a giant, and we can
You could do
friends
that.
for now until we inevitably betray them and leave them dead where in our wake.
Well, yes, all betrayal is inevitable. Everything ends and unends. Oh, by the way, thanks, God, of unending.
Big, deep, booming voice. Don't mention
No,
it.
apparently we're that apparently every single trap that we put in the way absolutely failed. He just walked right in here.
Yep.
Later, I'm gonna debrief my minions. My minions are gonna go, "Oh yeah, we never saw him, boss. We were just in here doing our job. He just walked right past us like a ninja." And I'm just gonna stare at them and regret everything.
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja,
I
boss.
think we wait. The children, and I will help you craft these weapons.
All right. They're frogs, which means they don't want metal weapons because metal weapons will rust. They want weapons made out of wood, specifically lacquered wood. Kinds of things that would take an expert carpenter to make. I don't know how to make those, but I know someone who did.
Why would you put alcohol on wood?
It keeps it from rotting.
Liquored wood,
Here.
you said.
Let me demonstrate why you don't want wood to rot. Slimmick, stand over there.
Okay. Ah!
And he instantly
Immediately
rocks
falls through.
casts the spell of rock the wood above him and just make it fall on his head. See? That's rotting wood. We all can all agree, don't be like Slimmick.
Well, if we're making weapons, what if I put necromantic energy into the weapons?
I can find absolutely no fault with your logic in any way. That is the best idea I've ever heard. Let's make necromantic wood weapon.
Insert really bad Iron Man montage made off of a budget of $12.
Wait, you want me to cut out your heart, replace it with a glowing crystal? Okay.
There is a forest of death, a handful of trees that have started to take root with necromantic energy in them.
Neat. I didn't know that was a thing.
You guys did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do the trees scream?
Not yet, but
Not yet.
once it grows.
Every day we come out, we start poking them to see if they scream. Like, oh,
So these ones are the ones by Samuel's Trading Co.
excellent. And I will use the tier 2 memory of the carpenter because we need a tier 2 thing to build this. And then we need a second ingredient because it's also tier 2, except we don't because I'm master artificer and I don't need an extra ingredient.
1 second. You can never be underprepared. So, who have you already taken a memory of?
There's a long list. It's in the journal. But for this, I'm going to use the tier 2 memory we just got from the carpenter.
Fantastic. Why don't we bring someone with us, use them in the process as just like a thank you for the love sacrifice?
That's not exactly how sorcery works. But if you just want to bring someone along and kill them, I really can't say no to that. I'm gonna go ahead and eye Slimmick again and stroke my chin.
I will look at the carpenter and just be like, we will talk when we are there.
Oh, well, he's already lost his greatest memory, so he's slowly going mad. Anyway, I will use this tier 2 memory and spend a gold in a flashback to go ahead and craft this thing.
Ooh. There you go.
Okay, so what are you making? Do you have any more downtime actions for crafting?
Well, this is a flashback. Oh, do flashbacks just cause stress?
No. It still be downtime.
If it takes a downtime action to do, it lets you spend the downtime action while you're on the raid.
Oh, I thought after downtime was done, if we wanted to do more stuff, but I guess we're still in downtime mode.
We finish up our
You're in
downtime
planning phase.
Yeah, planning phase now.
See, that's what I never understand this. I want to do something that isn't a raid, and we're technically not on downtime. So how do I do it?
You wait for the next downtime.
Yeah.
So I want to make items to give to the frogs.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that?
Well, you'd spend a raid getting more materials so you could build it up easier as the raid, and then the next downtime action build them.
Yep.
Alternatively, part of the plan could be as long as you're using some other faction's resources, sneaking in there and building them there.
Can't I flash
Okay.
back to do a downtime action and thus do
If
it
you have
now?
gold.
Because
If not, if you have gold, if you've saved any of your downtime actions, you can.
oh, so what's a flashback for?
Doing
Okay,
things that don't
so
require downtime actions, like setting
Yeah,
up
like your
traps
abilities will
or
say like
getaway plans.
specifically.
okay, so I can't do this.
Not yet, no.
Okay, well,
Okay.
guys, come up with something else.
I have an idea. What
What you
we
got?
could do is we could go to the Fae of Flames, bring the Carpenter, because we already got his memory, and offer to do something for them in the future in exchange for them making us this monster and him into a monster and giving us something that we can use to help craft the weapons next downtime.
So a bunch of
Okay,
talking.
yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
So it sounds like a negotiation with the Fae of the
Yep.
Flames.
Yep.
Yep, they gotta
Yeah,
have
Right.
something.
So they are both lower tier than you, and they also owe you a favor. So you're starting in a really good position. Maybe.
We can also bring
Yeah.
maybe other memories if we want to sweeten the deal. If there's ones that are a little bit less quality.
What do we have? We could trade them some souls. Trade them some souls.
Could.
Oh, good point. While I'm here, I can actually do this too. Alright, so, I guess, yeah, we could bring some souls or some opals and go in, try to trade them for some materials to make weapons with.
Yeah. So I'll let everyone decide what gear they're taking with them, and when you guys are ready, let me know.
I'm going to take just a whole bunch of souls.
All right, then bring that clock. Tell me how many you're putting in your gear, and I'll bring that clock down the dungeon.
I'm bringing 4.
All right, just loading up on souls.
Loading up on souls. Light
All right,
souls, dark souls, don't care what type of souls. Selling souls.
all right. So I guess move most of your stuff into your supply, and
I don't need to really worry about it. As far as I
wow,
know, I
you're
have
low on
light.
stuff.
I I don't know
Yeah.
how to move stuff from the gear to the supply.
Oh, okay. So if you click on the name, it'll bring up the little tag for the gear. There's a gear or supply. You just bring
You
it
have to
down to
open it.
supply. Yeah,
Okay, that
Because we
makes
can
sense.
have how many pieces of gear? 4?
4 plus you have 2 supply boxes to pull things in at any time.
Perfect. There we go. Because my sword's light, so it doesn't take up any space.
Okay. I also have a slot if you want, Blisk to carry anything.
I say we save the opals. If anything, we can give them one of those fancy bags that you have. With peony.
I guess you could always use the opals to make weapons, too.
No.
How
No.
many opals do we have?
2.
I think you have 2 uses left of opals.
Yep.
What does that mean? Use? That means one use gives us all, or just 2 opals?
Um,
So we
it
can
could
put
be
opals
one
into
large.
2 different things.
Narratively, it could be either, but it's basically a use. So if you're trading a small bag of opals, that'd be one use. If you're using one large opal to craft into a magic item, that's another use.
Okay,
It's abstract,
it's
unfortunately.
not like the gold necklaces we had last time.
Well, the gold necklaces you had steady supply, so you could keep grabbing.
Yeah. We were flush with gold necklaces.
All right,
I
so it sounds
remember
like you
being in a
guys are
gold
going
necklace pit.
with a negotiation plan of the Fae of the Flames. I
Huh.
rolled the engagement. It was a critical. They are super happy to see the lot of you.
Really?
So to set the scene, there are flame pixies all around this abandoned, what looks like market building. Probably used to be an inn for travels, but since the only place this goes to now is the necromantic lands, probably hasn't seen use in a while. And the little fire fairies are flying out, and they're like, "Oh, it's the wicked ones from the temple. This way, this way."
I have the carpenter on a leash.
Fair enough.
Mm.
And you go in, and you see a woman. She's maybe 8 feet tall, sitting down, and the inside is completely changed. There's like roaring fires that aren't hurting you, lining the walls, and she's got like this orange motif to both her outfit and skin, and yellow eyes, and we've been waiting.
Uh-oh. You'll never take
You-
me alive. I'll push Slimming at them.
Well, I don't think Slimming's there. I think it's Blisk today.
That's
Ah, I
right.
can't push.
Yeah,
I,
you try to turn to push Slimmick, you like wave your hands over Blisk's head, he just looks up and goes, "You
yeah,
missed.
Bliss is too small, and I can't push that orc.
I
He's
have a
like
low
made of
center of
muscle.
gravity."
Ah,
Peony, if you would take the negotiations for the transforming of this man and the objects, I will support you. As I stand behind you and do that.
If you do this, I won't be here. Bye. And I just immediately try to disappear from everyone's sight. Just
sure. I'd be happy. I know how to talk to elemental creatures, flame, and whatever these pixies are. I have what you call people skill.
so you
Okay.
say. We're completely unconvinced, but go ahead.
I was about to drop a line from one of my favorite movies, which is Twice Upon a Time, which is supposed to be a kids movie, and the bad guy shows up. The first line he says is, "Okay, listen up, you motherfuckers." It blows your
Before we
mind.
continue, using my scout ability as
Mhm.
part of the raid plan, I'm going to establish that these pixies and their order have a long-standing feud with all carpenters.
They cut down the trees
Those
before they
pixies
can burn them. How
burn
dare.
everything.
Do with that what you will.
Yep, just adding it to the faction sheet.
Okay, and I'm going to, and you know, I'm on the spotlight and everybody's watching me.
Mhm.
I'm also vain. So I would have to take a dark bargain that I may talk myself into committing myself to something incredibly tedious and dangerous in this negotiation because I really want it to work as a dark bargain. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right. Time for me to roll
I am
nothing.
And what are you
I am
trying to get?
helping at every stage.
All right.
So you've suggested that what we need to do is we're going to trade this for weapons of fire. Is that what we're doing? We're trading these guys? Like these,
Weapons or
materials.
materials?
Materials so we can craft the weapons better.
so basically, we need like good, proper ULM. I'm a demiurge. You guys are pixies,
Yeah.
creation, destruction. The circle of unending. Seeing
Yeah.
as England and Denmark are good friends. Um, neither a borrower nor lender be. Um, yes, you give us stuff for weapons. I'll know what that is because I'm a master artificer, and we'll give you this carpenter who is.
Well, the carpenter, we were going to try and convince them to turn him into a horrible fire monster for our dungeon.
Can you do that?
B.
They are fire pixies.
Magic's
Yeah, fire
weird.
pixies usually turn things into ash.
Well, maybe they could turn into an ash monster.
They do have a big 8-foot woman made of fire, which might be able to get the job done.
I like that big woman.
And they already owe us a favor.
we'd also like you to transform this carpenter who normally makes things out of wood into some sort of horrible twisted fire monster. It's okay. No one misses him, and he thinks that would be cool. Seeing as we've removed all ability from him to consent.
Right,
At
And
this point, from behind him, I just lean forward to strike fear into all carpenters.
apparently we hate carpenters now.
all right, give me a banter. You got your assist, so you're at great effect.
Hey,
All right.
I didn't completely embarrass myself.
So they will absolutely transform this carpenter into a horrible fire monster. And they're considering, they can give you special metals at a steady supply for, your magic items. But what they want is a sacrifice every cycle.
Every cycle?
Every cycle.
For how long?
As long as you draw from the magic metal they give you.
Oh, well, that's
So
easy. We'll just
basically, what this agreement will be is you'll have a steady supply of uh, fire elemental metal. I'll come up with a better name at some point. But you will have to have someone of at least tier 1 or higher to sacrifice every cycle for them.
Will you accept tribute instead of a sacrifice?
What kind of tribute?
I have here, behold, it looks like an ordinary wand, but when you depress this little button on the side, click, it makes fire. Click.
By the souls.
It has extra power that if you take it to a festival event, such as a musical event, if you hold it in the air, not only does it make fire, it will also make the musical act perform an extra song.
You're happy with people.
Ah, it's tier 1. Oh well. I tried. Okay. Well, there we go.
Right? I
It's
suppose
a
we'll.
deal. Well, I mean, we were going to kill people anyway.
Yeah. This fits into the plan.
Yeah, this deal's going pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we leave,
Mhm.
in addition, do you have any use for souls?
Don't
And
they,
there's
they,
a
they, yeah,
whisper
they do.
among
They just
them.
have to sacrifice.
And they're like, what would we do with souls?
Do not know, but if you would like to experiment, I brought 4 with me.
Dude, don't just give up the souls for free.
It would not be for free, it would be for a future favor. But
Yeah.
Uh,
I
we
think they're cool.
we prefer the favors that we've asked for. We'll send messengers if we want more favors.
wonderful. Lord Movish will high five will shake hands and high five any of them that want to, trying to burn himself to make him tougher.
Nice.
Yeah, they're for that.
I will also high five the flame pixies, but since I'm a sorcerer, I'll just cast a level 1 protection spell against pyromancy and not burn myself.
And I will steal from them while nobody's looking.
What do you steal? Their piles of ash?
Well, I have sticky fingers and I can establish some good loot nearby. These things are made out of fire, so there's a lot of metals that exist that would probably melt easily. So the ones that remain have to be really good and more resistant to heat. So they're like iron and steel.
You guys ever clean out clunkers or clinkers?
Ah, no, I haven't.
That's the stuff that is left over when you burned everything. Usually you get it from really crappy coal.
Yep.
Which they don't let us make anymore because, breathing.
So between the different metals that could be here that have melted or not melted, I'm going to go collect them.
Okay.
All right, can I make a different suggestion?
Yes.
You don't have to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So nearby, you're seeing every once in a while a fairy pixie because you went outside to avoid talking.
Yeah.
coming from deeper in the forest. They don't seem to be burning anything on the way, and as they pass near the inn, they kind of go from a normal pixie into this burst of flame. So there must be
Ooh.
something in there that's either scaring them out or creating them or something in the forest that might be valuable.
I must see it. So, I'm gonna try getting closer, avoiding danger, and making sure no one notices me as I go in.
Give me a skulk.
That's what I'm good for. Boop.
Once this resolves,
Hey!
I will also have a use of sticky fingers.
And also take even more stuff.
All right, so Blisk, you're slipping into the forest, and Lord Movish, what do you want to establish?
Okay. So with sticky fingers, I would like to establish that they have a ceremonial drink whenever a deal is made,
Mm-hmm.
and that if you can successfully drink it, they will give you um the means to brew a batch. It's very rare materials to
And
most
probably
of the
poison.
world, but not to them.
All right,
But you
we're
have to
gonna
be able to stomach it.
yeah, so we're gonna handle this by just doing a straight up resist roll. So it's this hot, bubbling liquid, and you're drinking it. What ability do you think would be best to resist this almost liquid
Finesse
metal
as I
going into your
try
body? Go ahead.
finesse. I'm gonna try and get it down as fast as possible.
Let's see what happens. The risk is bloodied.
Um, I don't have any dark hearts, so I will just have to go with standard roll. Here we go.
Wow. All right, take a stress. It burns a little, but it doesn't do any lasting damage. And they all kind of celebrate, and one of the pixies whisper into your ear how to make it.
Wonderful.
And it takes shavings of Nova Steel and a simple ritual. And the effects of this potion uh, heal guts, like if
Hmm.
it's stressed, but on a mixed success or lower, shocks muscles.
Okay.
And Peony, is there anything you want to look into as negotiations seem to have gone swimmingly?
Oh man. No, actually, I'm thinking this is pretty sweet. I mean, I don't need anything fire sprites have. Plus, I gotta make sacrifices. I'm good. I mean, we have an unending supply of metal, so that's kind of good.
All right, meanwhile, Blisk, you sneak into the forest. And as you're
Yes.
getting deeper in the forest, it should be getting darker, but it's getting brighter. And you see this grove of all these flowers and shimmering magical ruins around them. And you can see pixies being born from the flowers, being beaten up by fire pixies and sent off towards the inn.
Interesting. They're beating them up.
Yeah, like the regular pixies are coming out, the fire ones are attacking them and forcing them towards the inn.
Oh, huh. That's kind of interesting. So they're transforming them. Hmm. So what can
Now
I do with...
these
Yeah,
flowers might be worth quite a bit.
they might be worth quite a bit. Now the question is, can I slip in and grab a flower for my own purposes without being spotted?
Well, looking down at the ground, there is a circle of ruins around the opening, around the grove.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do?
Uh, well, this is a grove and we're in a forest, so I'm going to climb a tree. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and use my grappling hook, be a
All right.
supply, and I'm going to go ahead and lower myself down, and then pick up a flower from above without triggering the trap, or the ruins, I suppose.
All right. So are you looking to pick a flower or dig one up?
Uh, I'll go ahead and dig it up. I have like some throwing daggers, and I can just go ahead and just like scrape them out.
Like this sounds like a finesse more than a skulk at this point.
I agree. So let's go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna roll finesse, and I'm gonna spend my dark heart on it as well. Can I get rid of it? There we go. So that'll give me the extra 1 die for it. Let's see how it goes. And I crit.
Wow.
Wow.
So you hang by your legs, slip down, pull out some daggers, twist around the plant, tuck them away, grab the plant, tuck it away, and bolt back up that tree. Pull the rope back up after you, and you slip out of that grove with one of these flowers.
Hey, pretty flower. Oh, this is nice. All right. Well, I got a nice new flower, and I think that's good enough. I think time-wise, we're basically on our way out now, aren't we?
Anyone else up to anything else?
Uh, I guess doesn't sound like it.
No.
All right.
Nope.
All right. And the pixie flower has been added to Blisk's sheet.
Ooh, thank you very much.
All right. So you dealt with, it sounds like this went right according to plan. You went for a negotiation, nothing went wrong.
Yeah. This went pretty smoothly for you guys. I've seen you guys really mess up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So for the calamity roll,
Kind of all that Slimmick guy's fault, really.
Finally, someone says it.
You say it a lot, just not when anyone else hears it, except me.
Um, why am I the only one saying it? Why am I the only smart person around here?
Well, I took some notes on that. No, you can't have them.
Really?
Oh dear.
all right. So who's a close faction who doesn't like you?
That probably be the
Uh,
Merrymen. They're the closest, right? There's
and the
also the
Highwaymen,
elves
but
up
we stole
there,
their
and the Seekers are dead.
and we
Well, they're
stole their
tier
carpenter.
0. That's fair. So the merry men have prepared defenses for the next time you engage with them.
Wait, they're expecting
Uh,
us to come and harass them again?
Someday. That
After
is the minor blowback.
after the several times that we've harassed them in the past, really just because we could, not because we want anything?
Judgment, really.
They will pay for their hubris.
All
Alright,
right.
let's go slip back to the temple here.
And with that, I have a bunch of dice rolls. Oh, did we lost someone?
Oh, we sure just did. We lost Raph. Hey, and we got a Raph. There we go.
Right. So you didn't engage with anyone of a higher
And we
tier.
lost. You could just go and continue.
All right. So we didn't engage with anyone of a higher tier. So everyone's base dice is starting at 1.
Mhm.
You already got the steady supply, so that's not representing good loot in any way. But you do have a +4 loot dice from that Incarna who slipped into the dungeon
Yep.
to spread it among yourselves as you want to.
Mhm.
So yeah, you each start with 1 loot die, and there's 4 to spread out.
Okay, who's got 2 dark hearts?
I currently have 0.
Bliss currently has 0.
Okay, well that all right, that solves that problem. So out of the 4 dice, out of the 4 extra dice, I suppose that we each get 1 die,
Mhm.
and then
And who gets the last one? That's a tough
you
one,
know
isn't
what?
it?
I would vote that we give it to the kobold here because
Goblin.
finally somebody said what I was thinking.
Agreed.
Yeah. All
So
right.
3 for him, 2 for the rest of us.
Ooh, and we have a loot roll now. So
We
let's go.
do. That should make things much simpler.
There we go. 1 success, 1 mix, and 1 fail.
Yeah, and it should tell you what those do.
Okay, a dark heart. And
Wait, I rolled it as prisoners? It's weird.
It's whatever token you selected at the time. If you hit escape, it'll unselect.
Oh, okay.
no, there I am.
I didn't realize I... Oh
Golden
gosh,
dark
all my
heart.
sheets are
Perfect.
gone. Had all of them. Alright, so I think I still need to pull up the book for this. So yeah, so the failure was a dark heart. I get 2 gold out of this. And a mundane or valuable item from the loot, which I guess that's the flower, isn't it?
Well, I already declared you already got that, so it could be something else you grabbed.
Um, let's say some kind of mundane concoction, some sort of fiery object. That could be good. So let me go ahead and see what my choices are over there. Monster science. Do ooh, fire oil. That makes perfect sense. Would that be okay?
Sure does. Yeah. No, it works with them.
Yeah, new supply. This is fire oil.
So is it oil for when you to treat fire burns, or is it oil that sets things on fire?
Oh, it's that stuff on fire.
How's it
Take
different from regular oil?
it takes a couple of tries. Well, it's that I have it ready in a bottle, I think.
Oh, and not just spilled all over the place.
Right. All right. Well, I have quite a lot of things in my supply now.
Just don't get high.
I only get high on God.
All right, so no one overindulged, I assume?
No,
No,
roll
Frosty.
not this time.
Not on my end.
I assume I only have one of those. There we go. That should be good. So, what do you guys
Nice.
do for fun around here? I see you guys mostly do construction work.
Yeah, build things that so other like jerks can come by and destroy all of them.
I saw. Yeah, you kind of, didn't actually set any of the traps up there.
They just kind of like just kind of walked all over it. But I can't stay mad at my henchmen. I mean, my henchmen didn't even see the guy.
They did cower in the corner pretty effectively.
What? No, they said they didn't see him at all. Right? Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In the
Yeah,
corner.
boss.
Yeah.
No,
See,
no, no. He's lying, boss.
are you calling my henchmen liars?
Yes. Because they are.
They they have lied before.
And I'll just,
Well,
like,
we wouldn't
turn to
lie
the
to you,
henchman and go,
boss.
I'm watching you, always.
And you give
Hopefully
that
not
knowing look to the
always.
5 of them.
Yeah. Just going,
I split my eyes up. They, like, go different directions just so I can watch all of them at once.
yeah. How do you do that?
Intense years of practice in the League of Assassins.
How do you have a league of assassins?
Well, they're a league away.
Oh,
That's good.
Alright, so did the roll, so we're back to downtime, guys.
Yep, there we go. So,
So Slimmick sat this adventure out, so he's not doing downtime, but Blisk is around.
yep. Guess I'll actually do
hey,
work for once.
good. You want to dig a pit?
Do I want to, or do I have to?
Oh, look, you can dig the pit or be in the pit. That's how it works around here.
I'll choose to
Well,
be.
it's not
I'll dig
really a
it this
pit.
time.
It's like a reverse pit.
I will go ahead and tinker. So, let's just go ahead and roll. This is just action roll. Boop. Hey, I got success.
Nice.
And I will even spend a gold to just go ahead and complete it right now.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Apparently, Blisk is a good worker when you actually make him work. And before he disappears back in the shadows.
I like to be at the bottom of this pit during my downtime.
I'd ask how you got in here, but apparently anyone who wants to can just waltz in here whenever they freaking feel like it.
Just follow the incarnate. I'm like, huh.
So, Peony, I think that's your trap. Are you going to take complete custody of it?
Yes, this is a trap I made all by myself. Some people offered helpful advice, but it was pretty much all me.
Yep, all by yourself. Sure, I'll remember that.
Yeah, you'll notice up with your other stuff, there is Nova Steel up there. This is an 8-point clock, and at every cycle, when you guys recover, it will restore itself. As long as you
Yo.
have a sacrifice for the Fae.
And we do have plenty of prisoners left. Well, kind of fewer of those lately, huh?
Do you? Do you?
We got, well, we got enough for 3 more times. That's good enough, right?
A couple of them got killed, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, the Carpenter is now a giant fire monster. The Seeker of Truth that was left that didn't get sacrificed got murdered by the Incarna. The Orc survived the battle, and the other two, the Merry Man and the Frog Legion guy, are still in their cages.
Yeah, Barbarian, Lancer, Slinger.
Okay. Recommend we see if we can find someone less valuable to treat the way we want to.
Well, none of these prisoners are valuable.
Yeah, they're all kind of terrible.
We just keep them here to torture.
And while I'm doing that, I am continuing my lovely ritual to upgrade all the locks in the space. It was tier 3.
Well, it wasn't to the base; it was to the prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
To the
so it was
prison.
the locks
Okay.
just in the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So you
I
need a
will dark
material to
heart,
spend.
go hard, and I will be spending eh, so if I dark heart and go hard, I'm at 1 additional die, which
Yeah,
brings
and one
it down
additional effect.
so is that a regular effect or greater?
Well, in the downtime stuff, it's a little different because it goes up in ticks. So you start with 1 tick for mixed, 2 for success, and then going hard gives you
Okay.
another tick as the
Got
Ken
it.
spending gold or spending extra material. But you already need 1 material that has some magic base to attempt this ritual.
Oh, in that case, I will be using the metal that we have that we have 8 boxes per cycle.
Yep.
I'll use 2 boxes of it actually.
All right. Well, it probably should be 2 different items if you're using it for the same project.
In that case, I'll just use one. I'll just use one.
All right. Like you could use 1 weak soul and 1 Nova metal, and one would count for the cost, and another would count for an extra tick.
I'll do it that way.
All right.
Because the
Use it.
ritual is already going, I'm
Mhm.
going to use finesse to just keep it going while incorporating new elements.
Sounds
If that's
good.
okay.
Are you taking the weak? Well, normally it would be okay, but I'm okay with it just with the way this has been narratively. But did you take the weak soul off your sheet, or
I didn't even put them on there
oh, then I should put
because
them
I
back in
knew
your
I was
supply.
gonna. Yeah.
All right. So we're going hard. We have an extra material. It's -2 dice to whatever pool you're using,
Yep.
and you're gonna shock something when you're done.
Yep. And then I used a dark heart to bring it to only -1 die.
Yep.
Come on. And we don't have a Slimmic right now.
Not for this downtime.
Nope, no Slimmic.
Okay, come on.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So no progress and a lot of wasted materials. But something you can do with your downtime actions is you can always roll again, but in a more dangerous situation.
Oh, hells yes. I
All
am
right.
making this dangerous.
All right.
Danger is a name that I've heard people say is their middle name, and it always confused me.
All right. So that's 4 ticks. And you didn't get a mixed success, so you're okay. But you still need to shock
So,
something.
um, not a problem. I will shock my guts, and that means we should have tier 2 locks in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we currently working on?
Nothing right now, but I could go ahead and spend a gold to have my kobold minion pack of alchemists start working on a second floor.
So if you do that, I will have my my minions uh help with the stairs.
Okay.
All right. So stairs are a level 2 project, if I remember.
I think that's correct, yes, because they're definitely not a level 3 building.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What would I roll it as? I guess just fortune. So they have 2 to tinker, and they're just gonna go ahead and roll that.
Well, you just roll. Oh, I guess we don't have a sheet for them, do we?
No, we don't, and honestly, they're probably not gonna appear for a while either. They have completely and utterly failed. However, um,
You can risk them. You can make it bloodied.
oh yeah, I totally could. Yeah, let's risk it. We'll bloody the expendable kobold back here. I also made these minions expendable. Everyone's expendable. So that means they get to reroll, or what's going on?
They reroll.
Okay, let's reroll. A actual success.
Right, so they're bloodied, but they did get some progress. So they basically looked at, went, "This is too much fucking work." Took a step out, took a good beating, and went back to work.
Okay, so we can definitely go ahead and put some metal into this. So this is a nice metal staircase with supports.
Fair enough. Just remember, you're usually supposed to spend those
Oh,
before we roll, but
sorry.
I'm okay with retroactive.
But I do know the gold can be retroactive, so I'll go ahead and spend a gold.
Right, so they're almost done.
There we go. Boop.
All right. In that case, Alazar, the ogre, is going to walk up, and he's going to force goblins to tinker on it.
All right, that sounds like maybe a threaten or a tinker.
A tinker.
All right,
This is. I'm just. What type of role is this? Just so I can know for the future.
um, like mechanic
I don't
game
think it
turn
really
roll.
matters. Yeah.
It would be a tinker off the minion sheet,
Okay. Cool.
but the
Cool.
actual action is called building a room,
God, I
trap,
could
or
do
lock. So
there.
build.
Okay. Cool. In that case, here we go. Mixed success.
That's enough for that last tick.
Lives.
Do I want to pay another gold to get him to do something again?
We do have 2 creatures right now, right? Because we just traded for the monster that we
Yes.
just got? Yeah, so both are filled, so you don't need to spend a gold to,
Yep.
like, fill
Yep.
up a creature. So you're good.
I do. What I want to do is have them work on a ritual in the reliquary to slightly adjust the come on, I have this documented,
Um,
to adjust the effect of the old ranger to something slightly more nefarious.
All right.
I do have this pixie flower.
Keep your flower. As the
Okay,
ogre
it's
walks
my
by.
flower. There are many like it, but this one's mine. Stay away.
So my minions are gonna set up, go for the ritual.
And what are they hoping to change the ranger to be doing?
Right now the ranger is potentially collecting artifacts from the area.
Hmm.
What I just want to make it so that the artifacts come in and they are corrupt because he has been in contact with them.
All right, so that's always a potential. He just hasn't rolled a success yet.
Yep,
Okay,
100%. So I just wanted to add to that.
all right. So that
Here we go.
sounds like a tier 1 ritual at this point. And let me
Got
see
it.
what the cost is before we roll it. Because every time we design a new ritual, there's different limitations. And
Absolutely.
roll.
And I guess random question. Did we actually place down the room that we got when we tiered up? Is that what the second creature room is
Yes.
here? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, just making
100%.
sure.
So he is going to need secret knowledge.
Secret knowledge.
From
1 second.
he is going to need a tome from the Spire of Death.
Who doesn't?
Well, if that's the case, could I just pay for that?
Well, you'd need someone either a downtime as a contact or it'd have to be a raid mission to go get it.
Okay. So in that case, I do have a contact that was with the Seekers of Truth. If he
All
is
right.
still alive.
Fair. But remember, when
Okay.
using a contact against another faction, it's their faction raiding against the one they're going after. The Seekers of Truth are at
Perfectly fine.
0. The Spire of Death is 3 at this point.
Never mind. Never mind. He will start the ritual, but be unable to complete it.
All right. Sounds good.
Here
I'm going to
is
start a
the
journal page
invoke.
for rituals.
Because it's tier 1, that is -1 die, correct?
No, there's no minuses on tier 1.
Thank you for the clarification. Come on, baby.
Oh, critical.
Critical.
Very nice.
Ooh, wow.
Wow. So with that, he managed to somehow break the rules of reality, and he doesn't need the book anymore.
Andy.
He might not be
You-
able to do it again, but
Created a new Nexus of Darkness.
Anyone listening, he's doing the ritual and goes, "Oh, I wrote it wrong." And then it works.
You can do that? All this time I've been following directions.
Hey, that's illegal. You can't do that.
As he walks by, only if you get caught.
I hear the people who enforce reality are really picky about this stuff.
Yeah.
Not my
Speaking
problem.
of other demi-urges, I'm offended.
I love that everyone's had so much trouble with rituals. And my ogre
the
has
chef.
gotten 2 criticals on rituals in this game.
He just knows how to cook them right.
Yeah.
So, Peony, I think you're probably up at this point where you have a bunch of medals and you want to make a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, I said I would make weapons, so I'll go ahead and do that.
All right, so this is normally a tier 1 project to increase effect. For enough that would make a steady supply, it would be up 1 grade, 2 grades to bring it up to. You want like a steady supply. Yeah. Sorry, I'm working it out in my brain.
we want to steadily supply the bullywug frog people, or is this a one-time deal?
Like if you want to completely arm them, you'd need a steady supply. So it's
Yeah.
going
That's
to
too
need 2
big.
grades
Steady
up.
supply it is.
If you're just looking to make like a stash of weapons, you're going to need a supply of them, which would only be 1 extra tier up.
Okay, well then,
My vote is steady, but
Mhm.
I say what we do is we corrupt them towards our cause as part of it.
Well, it's unendings.
Well,
They have our mark on them, and anyone they kill using these weapons, I assume that part of part or some or everything, they're basically killing in the Lord of Unending's name.
Yeah. If
well,
if we can.
let's
So if we
start.
can pull that off, then steady works.
Mhm.
Let's start
Yeah,
with a
I
steady
mean,
supply of weapons, and then we can corrupt them after.
sure. Well, I mean, they got our mark on them, so I mean,
Hmm.
they're killing in our name. That's good enough for me.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, I don't know about the rest of you or
Yeah.
the boss up there. But that's
So
good enough for me.
so you could go ahead and do this setup. You have the Nova Steel, you have the opals, which are already magic. You combine them together for a really good thing that has our brand on it and sacrifices to our god in our name.
All right. So
And
what
we
tier
also
is it?
have souls to put in there too.
Oh gosh.
We're
Well, right now I'm
we
just
should.
double checking for making items if it's a clock or if it's a penalty on the roll, because it
Yeah.
jumps back and forth with creation.
Yeah. Let's discover that.
All right, so for normal items, it's a clock. So we're looking at a tier 3 project
Okay.
to make a bunch of mundane items with just the mark of the undead. Not corrupted, not magical, just items.
Tier 3. All right. Let's do it. Time to get my blacksmith outfit on and,
Yep.
wearing an
And
apron and nothing else.
and you're using
Hammer
all the materials, right?
sitting there. Well, yeah, we have a supply. Apparently, we have a supply of these metals, but in order to keep that coming in, we have to keep doing sacrifices.
Yep.
All right,
I,
well,
I say
he
we
can,
sacrifice the lancer first because the barbarian's dumb. Keep the dumb guy.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Ooh, a success.
Yo.
all right, so we were using some of the Nova metal to add to it, right? Were there any other items you were adding in there?
Uh, can I make it go faster if I add more items?
As
Yes.
long as they're all different, yes.
Oh,
That's
Opals
what we
and
were
souls,
discussing
maybe.
before.
Add in the
let's
opals and add
sacrifice
in the souls of
the.
the damned.
We still have some mechanical parts left over from this project we did in our old dungeon. I'll sacrifice those.
Oh,
All right, so
nice.
we got that. We got the Nova Steel. Anything else? Opals or souls?
Um,
This is
I
at the
have that
beginning.
mosquito book on me.
No, no, no. Save that.
Okay.
Plus, also, I think we should be sacrificing things that are appropriate.
Mhm.
I guess because I can't believe they turned me down. I guess I can sacrifice the lighter.
All right. So take that off. Tick all these things up. Did
Well,
we
I
put
wrote
weak
down
souls in
that
it?
in the loot roll, I got a valuable item, and I didn't write down. I wrote down that that was the Nova Steel because I thought that's what we were getting. But we got. Did I have to write that down, or were we getting the Nova Steel
No.
separately?
The Nova Steel was part of the negotiations. That's what the goal was for the mission. So that's not part of the loot roll. This could be anything from the bonus dice were stuff taken from the moon person, technically. So it could even be stuff brought in from the incarnate from the goddess of light or goddess of the moon.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to say the extra valuable item that I got when I went and go ahead was that when I high fived the pixies, I took some of their sparks in the process because I'm a master sorcerer and I
Uh,
harvested those. I'm going to sacrifice those to this project.
All right.
So that's
How
four
close are we on this
sacrifice items.
project?
And it's
Does that
almost
help?
nearly completely done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
How much more do we need?
two.
We need 2 more ticks.
So you could go ahead and throw gold straight at it for success, or you could even uh pay your minions to try to roll and see if they get like 2 successes on it or something.
You're talking to me like I have gold. I didn't get any. I didn't get any
Oh,
gold the last loot roll, and I didn't get any gold this loot roll.
oh, right. And I just threw you all the gold and you spent it.
Um,
Right, right.
I might be able to give you I can give you a gold if you think your minions can pull it off.
Does that have to be the minions or can it be me?
If it's you, it just goes ahead and adds 1 automatically right now, and then it's
Okay,
sitting at
let's
1.
take. Give me your 1 gold to add 1 more, and I will sacrifice another item. I have this stupid cursed coin that when you
Okay.
oh no wait. Oh no, I've got something better. I'm going to sacrifice this potion of lies. Now, whenever you use these weapons, you just lie about how good they are. You lie about who you stabbed. You lie about what you didn't stab. Lies all the time.
I
They're
haven't been
frog
injured
people.
at
No
all. I
one
don't need
cares.
medical assistance. Leave
Yeah,
now.
baby.
Lying all the time, lying
I
all
won't
the
stab.
time, lying all the
No, I won't stab you. I'm
time.
actually a prince. Come here and kiss me.
There we go.
Um, and then
Hey,
I lied. I was a stabber the whole time.
Peony, what weapons do you produce?
Um, well, they're frog people. The fiery tongue studs has a lot to recommend it. Um, but also I would also produce daggers and spear tips that are unusually resistant to water, mostly because they're constantly boiling. And that way they don't have to worry about them rusting underwater.
Nice.
But of course, many of the weapons are cursed. That not only do the weapons want you to get rid of them, because that's one of the curses of the coin, but they also have been lacquered with or sealed with a potion of lie. But on the other hand, they're supremely evil and set things on fire and don't rust.
All right, so here is our supply. So until you trade it to the enemies, you can still draw on it.
Nice.
Well, I say our next step is to go trade them.
And I'm a master negotiator. We don't even need Slimmick anymore. He's just always been holding us back.
Hi, I'm back. How'd your trip go? It definitely went
Um,
tops up without me, right?
no, actually, it went like smoother than ever.
What? You can't do that without the Slimmic charm. That's illegal.
Yeah,
Well,
word charm that you keep using.
the secret was I went like this.
Yeah, the secret was we just like talk to them reasonably and soberly.
But then how did you come out better in the exchange? You can't do that. You can't just do it
Like this.
equal.
Here, hold this, I say, giving him the weapon but the wrong end.
Yeah, you hand me one of the weapons and just like, actually appreciate everyone. Wait, I totally said
Hey,
that. I
how
I
dare
know
you
what's
say
going
that?
on.
How dare you say that to me?
All right.
Ah,
So I
best
think
part
that.
is this is my free downtime action because I make stuff for free.
Oh
Yep.
gosh, yeah, you got more stuff to do.
Yep.
Well, time to go finish digging that damn pit.
Pit's
The
done.
pit's finished.
Oh, pit's done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could dig another.
We do have a brand new second floor. You want to just like drop a trap like behind the creature room here, or like at the start of the next floor?
See if I can. How do you zoom in and out?
Scroll wheel.
Scroll.
Not. Let me see if that because as a window as a focus. Nope, not working for me.
Huh.
I'll reload.
Help on the imp project?
There we go.
Nah,
What's
that's
that?
just imps being imps.
Maybe imps just do random things without us telling them.
Oh, I forgot to roll for them for this time. How are they
Oh,
making out?
you know, it's funny. We actually have like this area here. Oh gosh, what's that? I
Yeah, because
forgot.
we've
Use
got a side
measurement?
passage there
Yeah.
that doesn't do anything. Yeah, do we have a second level? I don't see the second level now.
Yep.
Can other people see it or not?
I
One second.
It
see
should be
the
for
floor.
second floor.
We don't
It's
own
up
any
top.
token with vision on the scene, is what it says.
Yeah, it's black.
Oh, 1 sec.
But that's okay. I'm gonna dig another pit trap. Pit traps all around.
All right, you should be able to see it now.
Okay. Pit traps everywhere, but people just float over them.
Okay, how did you mark that area like that?
That is apparently the measurement controls here, and now I'm just trying to figure out, like, alright, how do I select them and get rid of these? Because I just wanted to draw an arrow. I can make more of them.
Oh, neat.
give-
Is there an undo?
Oh, and now they're all gone. You make
Yeah,
cones,
I have
rectangles.
to delete them all to get rid of them.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay, well,
Hero,
I can
measure
undo this.
distance. There we go. Now I can
All
point at
right,
stuff. There's this whole area
another
here we've done nothing with.
another tier 3 pit trap right here.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
This is going to be the stupid one from Tomb of Horrors, where it's a passageway that like tilts and then drops you somewhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, with the tilting floor that like everybody talks about, like, oh my god, so and it's like, dude, it's just a roll. You just roll, and you either pass or fail. We're done.
Oh no, that's a great idea because if we build a hallway that goes all the way up to here, or to like a room that they drop in, we could have like another something here and then it connects back to this hallway. So they go back half the
Well,
dungeon.
that would be more of a trick to move someone somewhere else in the dungeon.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
with a tier 3, a mixed is
2
what,
ticks.
one success?
Oh, it
Or is that
mixes 1 tick.
Yeah.
yeah, one tick. It's really more of a like long turn. So I'll do one tick on that.
Right. Just remember before the roll, you can always spend material that makes sense on it.
I really used up everything good in
We
the
do have
weapon.
even more steel.
Nova
And the
Steel?
steel recharges.
Well, but I just used it to make the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
We
But
got
this is a
4 more
different
ticks
project,
of
is
it
what I'm
today.
saying.
Yeah. So later we'll be putting Nova Steel in.
Sounds good.
So,
Pit Trap,
like,
brought to you by Nova Steel.
it burns, not in a good way.
That's a good way.
Worse or better? Hmm. Alright. So
That
Beanie, that was your
appears to be
standard
downtime.
downtime. Is there anything else we need to do? Are we ready to plot? I think that sounds like plotting time then, huh?
Sure
Yeah, I
does.
think we're.
Absolutely.
I'm out of stuff. I mean, usually I make more bags, but and I don't have any money, so this is easy.
Alright. Well, this time you got Slimmick with you, and Slimmick will go ahead and suggest, well, you
Don't
made all the
remind me.
weapons. Let's use them.
Oh, we might get invaded.
Yes.
Well, we just need to go ahead and start the negotiation with them, right?
Oh, there we go.
Remember,
Yes, we
Negotiate with
can.
frog people. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
the original thing Slimming found out is that they will attack someone in exchange for weapons. So you might want to pick a target for that as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh,
people that
hell
are,
yeah.
scary right now.
And not in the good ways.
My vote is Highwaymen. Like, go after the Merry Men because they're at tier 2. Or Talashir.
Uh, I think we needed to show Talashir some hate. It's been a while, and they ruined us last time.
Yeah.
I do hate people.
Incidentally, that would actually work towards our dungeon plan of starting a conflict as
Yeah, but
well, wouldn't it?
well, you also still need to corrupt 1 more people.
Right, which hopefully this negotiation will lead to them being corrupted in some way.
Well, we also crafted these weapons, so if anything, we can start the process of rituals to change the
Gosh.
effects on the weapons.
Honestly, just them having these weapons is corruptive, isn't it? With all the terrible things that happen when they hold on to them. So, let's just bring the weapons out there and get it started. Everyone good for that?
Really, yeah. The weapons just sell
Yeah.
themselves.
So the goal is to corrupt them with these weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
The
guess it's
weapons
more of a
that turn
trick,
you-
huh?
They turn you into horrible, mendacious liars.
It is certainly a trick, and I think it's 2-step plan. You have a trick for getting them to accept the weapons becoming corrupt, and then negotiation to decide who you want to send them after.
Mhm.
You could technically even work a 3rd thing in if you know who you want to attack right now.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
I say we go for Talashir.
Oh gosh, yeah. They could be the frontliners for that, and then we go in and what do we want to do to them? Just take all their stuff?
Well, if you look at Talshir, they are a tier above you, so it could be a pillage trying to up tier. They also have two very dangerous projects, which are almost finished. One is blockade all demons from Samuel's, and the other is to call down a heavenly host, a army of holy angels.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
either of those.
Oh, that second one. That second one. We need to halt that second one.
Let's pillage them.
Well, pillage and trying to affect their projects are two different
Ah,
goals.
so
Affect the project.
yeah, so let's go disrupt their projects. So there we go, 3-step
Yeah.
plan. Let's do it.
And what plan are you using for that?
I guess that's assault. We're just moving in with frog people.
I mean, just go in there and like screw stuff up.
Just go in there and murk them. Lord Movish, is that how you'd like to do it? Since you're kind of the frontliner on that.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're our expert.
There's 2 words for it. I'm trying to remember what they were. One was like the you get in and get out doing your thing.
That's a strike.
Strike. Do we want to make that strike, I guess?
Yes.
All right. We're not there for long. We're just
I
there to
definitely
do the
vote
thing.
for a strike.
Okay.
All right.
Get
So
in,
with
get
that,
out.
as
Sounds
you
good.
guys are all discussing this master plan, one of your little forest imps kind of like form up from the roots in the sanctum. Meow. And then points upwards.
Yes, that's a ceiling.
I look up.
It is, right?
Meow. And points at the stairs.
What is it?
I go up the stairs.
Is one of the minions stuck in a well again?
Meow, meow.
I will follow it up the stairs.
Okay, and you go up to the second floor, and then up to the first floor, and it leads you over the perilous pit, through the creature rooms, up to the front gates where a bunch of other imps are gathered and looking through the holes.
Ooh. And they're gonna show off the imp project?
No, they're pointing at the gate, the entrance to the temple.
Oh, the entrance. Is someone out there?
And they all give a
I would
nod.
like to look from this point to see if I can tell who it is.
Give me a scan.
We have visitors. Man, we really just need to like get like better door security or something.
Success?
All right, so Lord Movish, standing outside. I had it pulled up. You can see what looks like maybe an undead creature of some kind. It's wearing black armor. It's got a sword. You think it's a skeleton underneath.
Everyone's got a skeleton under.
I'll go ahead and step out and address it once it's pointed out and go, "You there! Are you one of those undead from the tower?"
Gives a nod. I am
Oh,
Monmasa.
On Masa.
didn't I?
All right. So, what are you here for?
We wish to make a deal.
All right. Well, I'm
Well,
listening.
Slimek, it's been nice knowing you, but apparently they've come for your soul.
Hey, no, that's mine, and I get to choose which terrible demon it goes to. Okay. So if it's not for my soul, what is it you're after here? What do you want?
We sense another place of necromantic energy in the world.
Oh,
We
that'd be this
can't
place.
we can't make the trek there without a sorcerer of some kind, and the Lich refuses to let us leave. We heard you
Ooh.
have magic.
The best kind.
I
Hmm.
I
need
mean,
an
I don't want to
object.
brag, but I will.
So
I need a powerful necromantic object to lead my forces to this other place, so we can siege the people of light.
I like that. Do we have anything powerful? Lord Mavish? Peony? What we got today?
Uh,
Does the mirror count?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I can return when it's crafted, or you could bring it to the Spire of Death and find me.
Ooh. Yeah. I
How
think
will
we
we
can work something
recognize
out.
you? It's not like we can recognize your face.
Well, oh, no, I mean, we have his name.
Okay.
I'm Monas. If you ask any of the intelligent undead, they can point me out.
All right. And
I
Monos,
remember
the
from experience how
intelligent.
we tell the intelligent undead from the unintelligent ones. The unintelligent ones eat your face.
Well, the
Correct.
intelligent ones will say that they'll eat your face. They're polite like that.
If the intelligent ones say they won't eat your face and then do.
Uh,
Sounds like
and of
French,
course,
really.
well, we're already friends. You used to be friends with Gar, or at least, Gar used to be friends with your, undead master.
He
So,
is not my master.
well,
He doesn't let us leave.
How'd you get here?
well, I'm
I.
implying that we have slightly good relations.
All right.
Uh, oh, train of thought. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Uh, so I definitely like this plan because if you get more powerful necromantic energy, that's just good for everybody, honestly. Uh, but I think that'd be the start of a beautiful friendship, don't you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Uh, let's shake on that.
And he pulls off his gauntlet, and this bony hand reaches out for Slimmick.
Yep. And I'll go ahead and reach out and shake his hand.
All right.
We'll
No
get you
green
something
glow or
necromantic
anything.
when we can.
And he nods and puts his gauntlet on and starts marching back.
What a nice guy. Let's get more terrible evil in the world, everybody.
Agreed. I particularly enjoy the smell of what is left of flesh on the bones.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we got something set up for next time, I think, but let's do the plot that we have for right now.
Hell yeah.
So, uh, we're gonna have to lightning round this a little bit, I think. Frog people.
Yeah.
I think we do it.
So,
We've armed the frog people. They're going to go on a rampage. This sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
yeah. So the first part of this should go pretty smoothly. We got the plans in place. You have your steady supply you're looking to trade off to them for something.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a decent position, so let's see our fortune roll and see where we're going to start this engagement.
I will be right back.
Okay.
All right. So a lot of you get to the Frog Legion out by the river, and they don't have many structures that are solid. Most of it seems to be built under the river. And seeing Slimmick again, a few of them come up a little concerned.
Uh, hello there. Greetings. I'm a wonderful merchant. See, I have my Sam's Club card and everything. And I'm here to trade with you today with special offers.
I thought you
Sure.
didn't have weapons, Rupert.
Uh, well, turns out, well, this is kind of more of an associate's card. I run my own business, you see, and we're full of weapons. As you can see with the big cart we have right here.
I mean, really, he just starts talking and people just start throwing weapons at him.
Exactly. And people can't resist doing that to my wonderful face. They're jealous, you see.
And one
That's
of
a
them walk
word.
over and start looking at the cart for the weapons and pulling out some of the spearheads and that.
Yeah,
Guaranteed to be waterproof. Emphasize that.
exactly. As my companion here has said, she has spent all of her time forging these in her alchemical laboratories, making sure that they are waterproof and will never rust. The fires on them will penetrate your enemies, and they're guaranteed to last.
And what do
Last
you
longer
want?
than you.
Well, I think it's simple. You guys are an army. We want you to attack somebody.
Who?
Tal Shair.
You hate them too.
As one reptile to another, you need more room to expand, and I think the northern part of that continent is great. And we got some business to do over there too at the same time, so if we could
We'll
work
have to elbow
together on
Slimmick.
that.
Slimmick. They're not reptiles, they're amphibians.
Wait, what's the difference?
Um,
They got
well,
scales.
let's hold both your heads underwater and see what happens.
You know what
Hey,
happens.
so Slimmick, give me a banter. Let's see how well this is going.
All right. My banter has improved.
Wait, I want to throw in on this. Can I team up?
You can definitely team up if you guys want. Anyone who gets
Absolutely.
mixed or lower takes a stress, but we take the best result.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
I'm definitely throwing in. I'm in the wrong window.
So we're running quite a sales pitch here.
All right,
So
close this window. You
for
do
mine,
not
I get
want
a
it.
success. No stress at all. Pretty good so far.
hmm So we're starting with at least a 6.
Come on, Peony, you can roll 6
Oh,
too.
I am. So I'm totally useless. But
You could crit.
oh, I can't. I only roll one die.
You could.
Right.
You could hope.
So he only
I
takes a
just take
stress, but
stress. I
But
just
also
get
remember
mad.
your team up, so you're acting as a team, so you're acting a little stronger than usual. So at
Mhm.
that, the frogs are like, and they start riveting to one another, and a few of them dive back under the water as more are coming up, and they're checking these things out. And the one looks at, what's this symbol thing here?
You
So he's
see,
asking
that's
about the god symbol.
yeah. He points at that and go, I see you've noticed it. You're a man of quality, a scale bro like myself. You see, that is a mark of quality. That's our trade, our indicating that it's of the finest make from our very forges here. And I'm
Oh,
distracting from the fact that it might be related to anything else.
yeah, give me a trick.
All right, so this is a trick, and I'm spending my dark card on this because this is the important part. So that's already going to be 4 dice, and we're at standard position with them right now, right? Or standard effect, I
Can
mean.
I'm gonna thumbs up in order to boost that effect if possible.
Yo.
So you're, was it assisting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So greater effect, but both suffer consequences if it goes bad.
All right. Well, 4 dice and strong effect. Let's see what happens. Success.
All right. So they all start nodding and start waving you over, and they're all about diving. It's like, can you breathe underwater? And
Well, you see, I never quite learned that, but I could go swimming for a tiny little bit.
no, we'll bring the important people up here.
Okay,
And
okay. We'll
they grab
wait.
a couple of things from the cart and dive down, and you guys are right there for maybe a half hour. We're moving to the second part of the plan, which is the negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
So each step of the plan needs an engagement roll.
Yep.
You guys are in good from that last one. Yeah, you're still things have improved. So you're not in a dangerous situation. So most consequences till someone fails are going to be minimal.
Mm-hmm.
And you see someone a lot better dressed than the others with actual armor comes up from the depths. Who am I speaking with?
That'd be me. I am Slimmick. It's a pleasure to meet
Ah,
someone so high as you, a fine general, a leader of men and frogs.
he holds out his hand to shake. Another cold blooded. Good.
Yes, I think we understand each other quite well here, and I'm sure your men have already told you of the fine products I've already brought here for you
My
today.
men has said you have weapons
Mm-hmm.
that are
Yeah,
waterproof.
That's
yeah.
right. I
Liquids rub right off of them. Hold still, Slimek. Down.
ah, see
See?
the blood runs right off of
And
it.
I don't expect this is a gift, so what are you looking for?
Well, we have a military target for you today, Talshir.
You hate them too.
He
They
walks over the cart and starts inspecting the weapons. These are metal.
But see, they're waterproof. Look, I can only stab Slimek so many times in a day, as much as we want to.
I have so much blood, please.
Um, as you say that, I'd like to use finesse to stab Slimmick to show how good the weapons are.
Everyone's stabbing me though.
Give me a finesse.
Fantastic. And I'm going to do Thrill of the Hunt to try and make it be very painful, but not permanently hurt him.
Ah!
Oh, so you're
Because
saying
the
throw
effect,
the hunt on Slimmick and not just trying to impress this guy?
I guess
yes.
technically it is
So
towards that effect.
it's more to hit a spot that really hurts, so it impresses the guy because the weapons really hurt.
Yeah, I gotta salute this plan. It's great. No, it
All right.
helps the major plan and harms. Wow,
That's
I
3
would
dice,
never.
right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yep. So with a mixed success, Slimmick, do you want to resist being bloodied or no?
Uh, I'll just take bloodied.
All
Actually,
right.
I get like
I've
right in the
never,
armpit.
Yeah,
I've
blood
never
just
been more in
spurts
love
out,
with
and the blood sizzles off the blades, and that kind of catches attention. Oh,
see,
huh.
slides right off. Ah, the pain. Hurts real good too.
Talshir. Why do you want us to attack Talshir? Are you looking for a siege, or what are you looking for?
Uh, they, they're also forming an army. Preventing it from, well, getting off the ground quickly will probably be to everyone's benefit, honestly.
Yes,
Also, they beat us up with it last time, so,
Yeah, but they just use knights and horseback. That's not really a threat to us.
right,
they'll
but
become a threat. They're going to dam the river.
they're doing crazy
Hmm.
things. They're summoning gods.
Oh, no, we can't have that.
False gods, gods like not as good as yours.
How would we stop this
Well,
summoning?
well,
Have you
we
considered
have the solution for
stabbing?
that, and we only need the opportunity for it. If you can lay siege to them and give us the opportunity, we can handle it.
All right, we'll coordinate with you.
Yeah,
And so, just mechanical terms, if you're willing to give up the steady supply of weapons,
Hmm.
they will be acting with you for this, as well as it'll tick off the corruption thing.
Wonderful.
Yep.
you totally
Where-
trust us.
With this success, I would like to establish um the location of where the summoning of this army is,
Hmm.
because it is a sacred site.
Yeah, so this is happening at one of their major temples at the edge of the city. Not a,
Yeah.
Usually it'd be heavily under guard, but if they're sieged by another,
Okay,
it is
Exactly.
more likely than not that they're going to have to pull people from there.
okay.
Oh, I don't know why
So
that went.
that was my free establishing as part of the raid plan.
Yep.
All right.
And just to get out of the way now, sticky fingers. If it's a sacred temple, it's got valuable stuff.
Yeah, we can use it for that part of the plan.
Yep. And I'll sticky fingers. This is a full-on city, isn't it? There's a bank in
Talshir
there.
is, yeah.
There's a
It
bank
probably
in
is.
there, and I know where it is. And I'm going to spend a stress right now to go ahead and set up that I have contacts and such set up to help us get in and out of different places in the city.
During this distraction.
Yes. So
All right, sounds good.
I'll roll banter to bribe them real quick.
Sounds good.
Hey, mixed success. And I
Yeah.
can untap
uh,
guts now. Yay.
All right. So I'm going to give a fortune roll. I'm going to bring you up to 2 dice because you have this assault. And normally Talshir would act as a tier 2, so everything would be limited. With
Mhm.
the support of the Frog Legion, you're going to be both acting together as if it was tier. You are on equal grounds with them.
Ooh, wonderful.
But you're starting in a bad situation. So the raid happens. Legions of these frog people come out of the river up here, pouring into Talshir. And during this mess, you guys make your way inside, make your way to the temple. This is a strike, so you guys kick in the doors and the windows, and you're in there. This large ritual set up. And because you're starting in a dangerous situation, the gate is already starting to open. The first angel has come through, and there'll be a new one every hour if it's not closed.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Angels every hour.
Every hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta stop that.
Gotta
Yep.
do this in under an hour.
Like the idea was to get there before this gate opened, but it has just begun to open, and the first
Yep.
powerful
Crap.
angel has stepped through.
All right. So,
Well, all we gotta do is like go up to the gate and smash it.
that's kind of part of the plan, but
So
I imagine there's at least one angel right in
yeah,
front of us.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's this.
well, let's kill it. Lord Mavish, you've killed angels before. It's not hard.
So describe this a little better. This is a large open style temple. The entire massed area has been turned into this giant ritual. You're not too sure how it works, but in the center is just a gate of light that an angel has stepped through. Very much like the one you guys faced out in by the loggers, but this one hasn't been on Earth long, so it hasn't used any of its divine energy.
Oh.
It's going to count as a tier 3 adventurer for purposes of this, and right now this is where we're starting in this dangerous situation.
Oh. Spending a gold for
Oh,
minions. I forgot minions would be useful.
Oh, yes, how many people are taking their minions and spending gold?
I'm not bringing mine. They're useless.
I'm breaking mine. They're
I'm
expendable.
I, I don't have the gold to do it, or else I would.
Fair.
Oh, here. I'll give you my gold so you can bring your mate.
I might tell you just keep it.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
keep it. You don't have to tell me twice. Done.
Right. So, large open temple, big gate.
That no.
All right.
Right, so
It's only a tier 3. We had a tier 4 jerk earlier, and we defeated him.
Yep. I think I'd like to go ahead and open up with Slimmick, and I'd like to use our temple's magic. Let's go ahead and summon a vast insect plague to distract everyone here.
all right, so roll me the tier of your temple.
I believe that is just 1, correct?
Yep. So roll me a single die and let's see how this goes.
Hey!
All I needed.
All right. So the temple pulls on the power. You're so far away that this swarm comes out and it distracts most of the mundane, but the angel seems unfazed, and the insects just seem to swarm around it, not quite touching it.
Lord Mavich, you're
All
up.
right. That's perfect. I can work with that. Because of my ability to do trick shots,
Mm-hmm.
what I would like to do is to ignore the difficulty about somehow opening up a hole in the angel for the bugs to swarm inside. And because of Thrill of the Hunt combined with the bugs being there, I would like to catch the bugs on fire inside of the angel.
All right, so we've already established that the insects aren't touching the angel. So what are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to shoot in a way like the movie I think it's Wanted.
Okay.
It's the one with James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie where they curve the bullets.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh gosh, that one.
So
Yeah.
because of trick shots, I'm going to curve the arrow to collect the insects so I deposit them inside the wound.
Ah, now I understand. All right, so we're starting at standard, using Thrill of the Hunt to bring it up to great effect.
Yep.
Let's see how this goes.
I will be using a Dark Heart. And with Finesse, which this clearly is, I will be going hard. Actually, no, I don't need to.
No, you're already at great effect.
Success.
Yeah.
All right, so you fire this arrow and it curves around, collecting bugs and jams some into the wound. And as they burst into flame and trying to escape, it looks annoyed.
That's fine. That's
Right.
fine. I got a good shot in.
Peony.
I'm enjoying all of this spectacle. I am going to turn invisible so that I can next round get much closer to this stupid thing.
All right.
So let's go ahead and do that. That is a tier 2 spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it actually worked.
Oh my gosh. You guys are doing
Yo.
amazing. So everything's vanishing, insects and arrows, and the
Oh,
angel
just
just
me.
simply.
Turning me invisible.
Yeah,
Turning
but I
all
just
of
mean
you tier 3. This is just me.
Peony vanishes. The insects are swarming over. Some are now inside its arm, trying to wiggle their way out. And he simply reaches very awkwardly to grab his sword with his other hand and surveys the two of you still standing there, his eyes settling on.
Not me.
Oh, he's not here.
Oops.
Yeah, I think my camera died.
Also not here.
Oh, yeah, it's been off for a while. I just assumed that was intentional.
Oh, geez. Yeah, sorry. I wish you guys told me that.
Slimmick.
Uh-oh.
He darts forward. He's just suddenly in front of you, bursting into flames, bringing down his sword. He's going to inflict bloodied unless you resist.
Alright, I will have to resist. So, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to trick him. I'm just gonna flash my cape and, have him stab that instead. It doesn't work.
All right,
That's
so
very bad.
he doesn't connect directly, but you do shock your muscles, and you do take the stress from that.
Alright. How much stress is that? 2?
3 for a fail.
3 for a fail. There we go. Alright.
Yeah. And he hits you hard. Luckily, the flames that follow after miss you from the force that he hit you with.
Oh gosh.
And at the same time, the ruins around this ritual circle begin to glow. A beam of energy builds up and fires at Slimmick again.
Why me?
So, Slimmick, you're about to be bathed in holy energy unless you can evade.
I need to just go ahead and, slip on out of here with Skulk.
All right.
So, 2 dice again because muscles are shocked, and let's see if it works. Mixed.
All right. So, it hits you, and you're filled with this. You have to donate something. You have to give something to this temple. What item do you leave behind?
You know what? I lose the sacrificial dagger.
All right. It is no longer yours.
Boop.
All right, and back to the heroes. You notice the temple seems to be reacting much like an adventurer. So there are 2 targets, this ritual and the angel.
Okay, I'm gonna take first because I might be able to do something to both.
Sure.
So with my scout ability,
Mm-hmm.
I can establish something during the raid. I'm going to establish that the magics they're using weaken in the presence of violence.
All right, so the second one costs you a stress, but yeah.
There you go.
So hopefully that will affect the ritual's ability to actually do any to continue to wreck house. Because I'm going to commit violence by shooting the angel, which Thrill of the Hunt is flammable, just like before. And then I will again use a dark heart and shoot it in the same wound if possible. If there is a penalty, I would ignore it because of trick shot. Critical.
Wow.
Great effect. Critical.
All right.
You can just
so
solve the
that
whole thing yourself. Do
indoors.
it.
So you fire off this shot, and the sigils glow on the ground to protect the angel, but it connects where you hit before, and you hear a cracking sound as it tears the arm clean from it. And the angel looks over. Huh. And turns away from Slimmick.
What? Focus on Slimmick. I'm nothing.
Look across the room as this bloody arm is hit the wall and it's bleeding out onto the ritual circle. So you have done injury to both.
Beautiful.
Wow. That's good.
So
I imagine I did a fair
Peony.
amount of injury because of flammable angel plus critical greater effect. This is when rolls matter.
You know what? I want to declare I'm using my rocket pack to bypass the angel, go over to where the circle is, and then mess with it.
All right, how are you messing with it?
I would like to try to use trick. I'm going to try setting it up to do something slightly different, or in a wrong order, or wrong way. Since it's the
Okay, so
ritual that's
trick
shooting lasers, I guess I'm causing it to malfunction.
I would like to assist.
that might be more a tinker or invoke than a trick, because trick is usually convincing people.
Yeah, that's true. I could definitely go with invoke on that, I think. And you say
Okay.
Okay,
you're going to assist me?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist by using invoke to just crash him into it.
Okay. Or do you mean team
So,
up entirely?
well, we should team up so we can both roll our dice together.
Okay.
But I'm
yep.
gonna suggest that you should take a dark. But I would like to ask you to take a dark bargain. That if this fails, you're just crashing.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
dark bargains happen regardless. It's not if or. This is something bad that
Alright.
happens regardless.
I will crash into it regardless.
All right.
Let's do it.
Uh, just to clarify,
Because
the
I'm
Dark
just gonna
Bargain
steer
gave
him
me
into it.
a +1 die, I think, right? Yeah, I need that.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Do you have a
So
dark
best out
heart
of
to use?
4.
I also have a mixed, unless you want to yell at me.
Hell yeah, I'll yell at you.
What are you doing? I'm controlling the jetpack using magic.
This didn't
Come
work in
on.
bed either. Ah.
I'm still mixed. Welcome
All
to
right.
B&E, population me.
So with that, both of you shock your guts, but you do affect the ritual circle to a certain amount. But Slimmick, for the dark bargain, you can either destroy this jetpack or become bloodied.
Uh, the jetpack needs to be destroyed. I'm already bloodied.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, jetpack.
So you crash good, but you guys have harmed the ritual a little more. And the angel turns, lights itself on fire, and charges at you, Lord Movish. It is coming to bloody you. What do you do?
Fair. I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna try and just step out of the way using scan.
All right. So you look around for a good place to sidestep this thing where it's not going to be able to turn quickly, and what happens?
I will dark heart.
All right. So
Mixed
it
success.
yeah, so it still clips you, causing stress to your muscles, but it doesn't hit you dead on like it was intending to. It kind of slows down shortly after. So take 2
Okay.
stress and mark that. Meanwhile, the Holy Temple has turned on. Doesn't
Actually,
care about
before
Lord
that
Movish.
happens, I'm
Go
at
ahead.
full stress.
All right, so you get to act before the temple. What do you want to do?
So, seeing this happening and seeing there is an angel in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
Angel
I'm going
Slayer.
to go hard, dark bargain, dark heart, try and slay this angel using my necromantic sword. The nest to
Dark
swing
bargain.
right through the head.
Go.
So a dark bargain will be that you get the attention of the angels, not Talshir itself, but the angelic hosts will want now
Oh,
Lord Movish dead.
hell yes.
All
That's
right.
not a dark bargain, that's an opportunity.
You mean he gets to fight more?
Well, this will
Um,
be the second angel he killed. But now
yes.
it's a personal
So,
thing.
effect. Dark bargain's an additional die. Dark heart's an additional die. Come on, baby. Mixed success, but at great effect.
Yep. So it's still injuries. So you come up. Oh, who did we lose?
Ah, we lost Raph
Raph.
again.
Uh, so yeah, you pull out this sword. It builds up this energy. You stab him hard, and I'll make you a deal. I'll give you the last tick on his health if you're willing to sacrifice the sword.
Do it. Do it.
Absolutely. But
So
only
the
if when
sword.
I stab through, it's right down near the spine, and
Mhm.
I just rip it up through.
Sounds good to me. So you stab right through the chest. It severs its spine. You're pulling up, and the sword explodes in necromantic energy shards shooting from the creature. It begins to rot and decompose and just break down in front of you as Lord Movish goes nuts.
Yeah, I grab the body and I'm eating it and I'm eating it.
That is excellent. All right. Meanwhile, the temple, continue with that. turns its focus on Peony.
Yep.
Is Rav
Who's?
still gone?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
I know. It's tough.
Not. So, well, something's almost dead though.
Yup. It
Should we
could.
wait for Rav?
Uh. You know what? Oh, hey, we got Raph back.
Yes, we should.
Raph, welcome back.
Perfect.
Perfect
So the
timing.
temple begins to glow. It turns its attention towards Peony with holy energy. It's beginning to shoot up at them. What does this poor demon do?
You're
Uh.
speaking, but we cannot hear you.
Oh dear. Uh.
Hmm.
Hold.
Gotta switch to the correct microphone. Am I back?
Yep. There you go.
Garth?
Okay. Well, I'm invisible,
Yep.
so I would like to oh, what the heck? Let's try and stay invisible and sneak out of the way.
Oh, give me a
I
skulk.
skulking. And I will spend a dark heart to do this. Where is my character sheet? It is closed. So let me put it back up. Do, do, do. Mixed.
All right. So, very much like Slimmick, you're overwhelmed. You would have felt that you were pulled back to your own realm if you hadn't resisted, but you feel generous. And you place one of the items kind of as an offering.
I have to lose the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you can always take supply to grab stuff from the dungeon, too.
I know.
All right.
I think if I want to lose, I
But
guess
now the
we'll lose a bag of luck. I got plenty of these things.
Yep. That's the
Fair.
whole point of them anyway, right?
Now, Lord Movish has left. He has taken the top of the angel corpse with him in his victory lap outside the city. All that's left is for you and Slimmick to disarm this holy ritual, which seems to have a mind of its own.
How do we
Oh well,
stop
let's blow
it?
the. We're gonna. I'll tell you how we stop it. We blow the crap out of it.
Let's do it.
Um, by our powers combined, I am horrible demon. I call upon the elemental forces of nature. Those of you above who think you could tell us how to do things down below, I was here at creation. I remember when the stone table was forged. I was there. Where were you? You were nowhere. That's right. I will invoke tier 3 magical death.
Yes.
Assist me, Slimmick. Give me your soul.
I throw you a goblin.
No. I mean, I need you to like, not
Team
gonna
up?
like participate with me.
Oh yeah. So you
Yeah,
want me
no,
to roll like invoke with you?
yeah, do a team effort.
Team
Feel the
effort.
powers of creation.
Our last chance to team up.
All right, this will be fun.
All right. Spend a stress. Each you lose one invoke.
Oh, we only lose one die. Oh, let me roll another die.
Well, you're working as a team, so
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and also I forgot. It's tier 3, so it's -2 dice.
it normally is -2 dice, but you're working as a team, so it's well, no, you can just still lose the -2 and it act as tier 4. Never mind. Ignore me. We can work with this.
Okay.
Slimmick.
I need to go ahead and take a dark bargain of some kind when I do this in order to get one singular die to roll.
Oh yeah, the forces of
'Cause
absolute
I'm
creation will probably ravage you because you're mortal and I'm not.
yeah okay.
That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I'm willing to pay this price for you.
Oh wow.
So, you guys pull down power that should not be touched by mortal hands, and the entire temple begins to crumble and crack, and almost invisible forces slam against the ground again and again. The gate seems to shut from the other side, not this side, and the power inside just explodes out. And Slimmick,
That's
Yeah.
what magic looks like.
Changer's race.
Oh boy. Let's see. Can I get the selection up again? Here we go.
Frog,
All
frog,
right, I
frog,
see one,
frog,
two, three,
frog,
four,
frog.
5, 6, 7. And we'll add in
Squirrel.
how many? What? I'm trying to
Just
like
became a
randomize it here.
squirrel.
Squirrel. Oh,
You
you
can put
want?
squirrel in there.
Ooh.
Oh, there
Wow,
is.
this is
Oh
this is
no.
the best
I
thing.
actually don't see squirrel on the list.
I can put it in there. I can program it in if you want it.
Let's do squirrel. That'll be the most insulting thing.
Done.
Brilliant.
You turn into a squirrel?
Yes.
How
Squirrel
is that
person.
insulting? It's like you've gone from reptile to mammal. It's
All
trading
right.
up.
Now, if you close your sheet and open it back up, it should be available.
All right, let's do it. Slimmick is now a squirrel.
Wow, so finally you won't be putting those cold feet of yours in my back.
How am I going to do that now? Oh, it's terrible. I have fur and it's warm. I feel emotion.
You know, you could go blend in with the squirrel people.
Ah, no, squirrel wives. Wait, I'm freed from all my other relationships now.
No, you're not. I'm gonna go tell all of them that you turned into a squirrel.
Ah, you just, oh, nuts. No, I'm already becoming more squirrel.
All right. And now, do you guys try and escape the city, or is there something else?
Oh, I guess we should leave.
If Slimmick has one last chance, he and the Goblin Scouts are going to team up and steal from the bank on their way out.
Give
Um,
me a scan to see if you can find the way in your new body here. It moves very different than a reptile's.
See, the hilarious part is you've changed shape, so you could just plead innocence and not do any of this, but no, you're still stealing crap.
Yes. Yes, I
All right.
am.
So you dart around and you see the bank, but a lot of the soldiers are starting to return. It looks like the frog people have done as much distracting as they can. You can try and you can try and rob the bank, but it's going to be hard. You no longer have your tier bonus.
Uh,
I suppose if Slimmick was going,
I I am
teamed up
too
to
injured to
change his
do anything
teaming.
else. I probably have to pass though.
Wait,
All right.
since you teamed up with me
Mhm.
to channel primordial energies, I will help you rob the bank.
Okay. Uh, I will do a trick, and I will trick them into saying, "No, I have to go grab this or that." And then
Okay.
And
try to leave with my money.
I will try to help you. I will try to help you.
All right. So just for greater effect or a team up.
Give me greater effect.
Greater effect doesn't cost me any stress, so sure.
All right. So you're up to standard then. All right.
Uh,
So the guard's like, yeah. Just go.
yes.
Mm. And you
Thank
get
you,
in
sir.
there.
My family appreciates it.
You're in there alone. Your goblin scouts were not able to follow this trick inside. The guard seeing goblins went, huh?
You're not
And they
alone.
have
I came
chased them
with
off.
you.
Yeah.
So it's just the two of you in there. You're in the bank. You see your contact there, but he's got lots of eyes on him right now and looking nervously around. And what do you do?
Oh, well, crap. I need to help him escape.
Just get me to a safety deposit box. Password is Slimmick is cool.
Well, you can pick open a lock by yourself, right?
Exactly. I just need him to take me to where they are.
Oh, so you need
That
me to
that
get
was what I
him
set
out
up
of that?
beforehand.
Oh, okay. I think I will create a distraction of an audible glamour. I'll just make a loud noise happen outside that just like that, and someone crying for help to distract them.
All right.
That'll just be, I guess, a tier one. Ooh, wow! Now I'm rolling good.
Wow.
Becoming
So
an
yeah,
illusionist was the best thing I ever decided to do.
There's screams of child outside, and a good half of them that would see Slimmick's contact run out. There's only one other guy there, and he's slowly getting away from him. And this guy looks really nervous, and he's looking around at all the customers, and he looks confused.
Look, we have to act quickly. You get your share, I get mine. We get out.
And he stops, he's like, who the hell are you?
I'm with
We're in
Slimmix Gang.
disguise.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
we're
clever
in
disguise.
disguise.
It's magic.
Give me a
Look, it's
banner.
almost real, I say, grabbing his whiskers and yanking me over.
Ah.
Oh,
Isn't it amazing?
So a banter, you say?
Yeah.
All right. They don't believe.
Slimmick wouldn't work with squirrels, and he gets you a slap.
Okay. How about this, buddy? Well, it doesn't matter if we're Slimmick or not. You're going to work with us if you know what's good for you. I'm going to threaten it.
Give me a threat.
See? This is how you get stuff done.
I should just yell at people more.
Yeah, so he's
That's
slapping
what
this
I'm
squirrel, and he
doing.
looks up, and this demon kind of peeks out from under the hood, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
Look,
And he just
listen,
nods,
buddy.
and
I
leads you into
didn't
the.
violate the natural order of things to have some two-bit schmuck like you trying to order me around.
All right, yeah, he sneaks you into the back. Slimmick, you can grab your extra bonus for the loot,
Yeah. And now we just need to get out of here.
and you can escape.
And we escape.
So, do you think that went according to the strike plan?
I think the strike plan actually worked out. It was at heavy cost, but we did it.
But heavy
Yeah.
cost. You're like presentable now.
Exactly. It's the worst that could have possibly happened. I'm gonna look cute and cuddly for everyone forever.
I think it did because we stopped the ritual and we stopped the one angel that came out of it.
Hmm. Like it just comes down to, did it fit to the trick, the negotiation, then strike is all.
Oh gosh, yeah, the rest of that plan went perfectly,
Yeah.
didn't it?
I think it went well.
Yeah.
Like,
No
like
doubts.
only one of us lost their mind in the process, and it makes sense because it's the guy who killed the angel.
Oh wait, you went nuts. Oh great, you went nuts. That means you didn't save the corpse for us, did you?
I ate it.
Lord Ravish gets to have all the fun.
I didn't ask, but okay. Out of all the things I could think of you could have done with the corpse, 8 is actually higher on the list. Oh yeah.
All right.
And
So,
so their clock was reduced back to 0 because that was the goal.
mhm.
Goal accomplished. You guys connected with the frog people, traded to get their help, and as well, you have corrupted them towards your religion. So that step of the master plan is now done with 3.
We've done it. We've corrupted the world.
As a blowback, the cult of the frog people have besieged their own frog legion and have called them back.
Wow. All right.
They,
Yeah, they did like that. That's good.
they have found out that what you were up to. So the frog legion is now separate from the frog people. But the frog people are upset with you for corrupting their soldiers.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, and they're actually a very
Split
big faction,
between
by the way.
frog warfare.
Frog on frog violence.
But
Yeah.
loot wise, everyone starts with 2 dice. You got 6 dice to spread it among yous.
Dang.
I guess that's 4 for everybody, right?
It sure
Yeah.
would be, huh?
They can be.
I
mean,
feel
Really
like that's
risky one,
appropriate. The
I'm down
even
for it.
roll.
Yeah, 4 for everybody. All right, we're gonna do 4 for everybody.
Because that was rough and we deserve it. Loot roll at 4 dice.
Holy crap, some money.
Oh wow. I have
Okay.
so much money now. I have an extra gold to throw around. Does anyone want an extra gold before it just
I'll take
disappears
extra
forever?
gold.
All right, take the
I
extra
helped you.
gold.
I
I'm
helped you
full.
rob the bank. You owe me.
Actually, can you just have more gold, or is it just suspicious for you to have more? I can't remember.
You lose
I believe
extra
it's
gold.
just
Okay. So yeah, take the extra gold. Bam.
Wow.
Because I generate so much thanks to sticky fingers.
I figured.
Oh gosh, and then And then I got 2 cool item rolls.
You
Well,
can
either
combine
two
two.
cool items or combine it to a tier 2 or 3 object.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might go pick up a new tier 3 because I just lost a whole bunch of stuff.
Like
So,
the chainsaw was a tier 3.
I stole one of their swords, but I also went into my revelry.
All right, so we will decide that next session what happens with that.
excellent. All right then. So I guess let's go ahead and do a quick wrap up then.
Yeah, let's do our XP and then we'll say goodbye to everyone. So, did we make progress on the master plan?
Oh boy, did we.
We circulated weapons with the Maker's Mark of the Lord of Unendings and blew a bunch of
Mhm.
crap up.
Yep. Remember Blisk as well when you're doing this.
Huh, is that right for XP?
What?
Well, I mean, I think I have more than I should, so I'm just gonna double check real quick.
Okay. Did you jump into someone else's dungeon scene?
Oh man, we were all over that.
Yeah.
Did you act like monsters?
Oh, well, I guess so.
I ate an angel.
Fair.
Oh gosh.
And the last one, did you use a piece of supply or gear in a creative way?
Oh man, we're all over that.
I
I
used a
blew up a
jetpack to
sword to kill an angel.
I use a jetpack to blow up a ritual circle that summons angels.
I used a lizard attached to a jetpack to blow up a bunch of it.
And
You
did
don't
you
control it,
appease the
I do.
deity of your dungeon?
Yeah, we killed an interloper in their name
We gained
and
power at the
circulated.
expense of everyone else.
Yeah, and
Um,
circulated
I've
weapons.
I've said this. I've said this once before in this wrap up. I didn't pass up on a good meal, known as an angel.
Fair. And reckless XP. Anyone who became bloodied or stressed out during this session gets reckless XP.
Yeah.
Another adventure where neither of those happened to me.
I think technically that means I'm here. Yeah, that's right.
All I do is fail rolls.
Gosh. Well, one day Blisk will get good at something. But Slimming has a brand new ability to pick out, so I'll be deciding on that and
You
item
can
by
become
next time.
you can become
Nice.
even more offensive.
I can. Worry a squirrel.
And
All right then. Sign outs. Rafferty, you want to announce your stuff?
Okay, yes, hello. I am Norman Rafferty. I work for Sanguine Games. If you're watching this in the last week of June, or the next last week of June, next week is next week July 2nd?
It might be.
let me
Yes.
confirm that for you.
Okay,
Yes, it
so
is.
right, so July 4th weekend is Anthrocon Online at anthrocon.org. They canceled their convention, but they're doing it online. I will be hosting panels with Tempe Okun, who is also a writer for Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, and that kind of stuff. We'll be talking about games, mostly about the furry stuff like the Iron Claw and the Urban Jungle and that kind of jazz. Plus, also we got a bunch of other stuff coming out soon, but that's the big one.
All right, Justin, you announce your stuff?
All right. Absolutely. I am Justin playing Lord Movish, the Eater of Angels. Possibly one of the coolest band names in existence, if you put an and in the middle. But
Hell yeah.
beyond that, I am the dungeon master for the first campaign over on One Bad Roll, along with finding me here every Sunday and Wednesday. Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. EST is when we have a lovely Dungeons and Dragons campaign going on that is slightly less hectic than what happened here tonight.
Could
And
it
Set
if
get
there
that
was
more?
bar high.
anybody who did tune in this past week, it was the week of technical difficulty, so we will be getting back on track. Oh,
All right. I'm Griffin. I host this channel with Theta. Today you had Wicked Ones, and join us next week for when Ironclaw and Only War will be back on the schedule. We just had a short little break, and join us Sundays, of course, for more games, Dragon Age and Dungeons and Dragons, and Oni.
absolutely.
And I am Matthew Pose. You can find me at startplaying.games as a paid GM, and I hope everyone's enjoyed the show.
Sure did. All right then. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for running the game, and we'll catch you all next time. See ya.
Good till next time.